welcome into NBA Now in the Heat Report. We are live for Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Could not be more excited to hang out and have a good time with all of you today. I am Nic Rohloff. Cullen Brown will be joining us, which, by the way, has it shown up for you? Because it has not for me. Yeah, Heat. We're live on Heat. I'm seeing Raiders Sancho, Jimmy Butler, Ty Man the Buckeye, and Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. I am not seeing us live on our main channel here. What is it saying for the, What's up, Joe Lawton? What's up, my guy? What is it saying here? Let me see if I could help you out. That is not live. You got the right stream key in? Henry Johnson, yo, what is up? Sorry, guys, we have to deal with something. If you're watching live on Heat, I have to figure out what's going on. I just don't know what's going on here. How is everyone's Monday going? We have a big-time game that we have to do here because it's Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Are you sure? Try taking out and putting it back in, the stream key. How's everyone's Monday? How's everybody's weekend? How's everybody's Father's Day here? By the way, quick little issue I have with the NBA. Why didn't we have a game over the weekend? Why didn't we schedule a game for a weekend? What are we doing here? How could we go a full Saturday, Sunday without an NBA Finals game? That feels ridiculous. Does it not feel ridiculous, guys? Does it not? Does it not feel absolutely ridiculous? Henry Johnson's agreeing with me. Henry Johnson's a real one. Let me know who you got in this game. Shout out your city too, BOS, whatever you want. Let me know who you got. BOS for the Celtics, DAL for the Mavericks. Did you redo it, the stream key? Hold on 1 second, guys. See, you didn't click the right stream key. All right. Yeah, all right. Sorry about that. Everybody, we are live now on our Heat Report and I think Chat Sports. It looked like we were live for a second. Henry's rocking with Dallas today. We are live on both channels. All right. Sorry for the people in the Chat Sports account. There's 8 people watching. Sorry, no intro. We're just live with you. We had some technical difficulties. We're live now, though. We're both live on our Heat channel, both live on our Chat Sports channel. Glad that we can be live here for Game 5 of the NBA Finals. I am Nic Rohloff. I am joined by Cullen Brown as we are about 19 minutes away from getting this game tipped off. With the Celtics going for banner number 18 and the Mavericks are trying to extend this series once again and come back to Dallas, which would be on Thursday night for a Game 6. We got Joe rocking with Dallas and is watching from Manchester, England. Leonol says it's very ridiculously. I don't know what that means. But either way, let's get the comment section rolling on both channels here. Shout out your city for me. As we like to start this way every time, but let me know where you're watching from. Where are the real ones? Where are you tuning in from? Jimmy Butler's calling this the Miami Mavericks. Nash says no. Thanks, Nash. Thanks, bud. The Golden Kona says, bro, if Boston wins this game, Boston wins the championship. that is how this works. First to four is how it works, and they've got 3 wins. So this could be the last NBA game for a long time. For a long time. Alexander watching from Idaho. I've never heard of that place. Pocatello? Posatello? Donatello? Michelangelo? Leonardo DiCaprio? I don't know. Starts saying random stuff. Now Henry's watching from Homestead, Florida. Oh, okay. Leono was agreeing with me that it's ridiculous that there was no NBA game this weekend. Just flat out ridiculous. Joe Lutton with a $2 super chat. Cullen has had a shave it like a man. You did shave.
I did shave. Thank you for noticing.
I noticed today too.
You did notice.
I want credit for that as well.
He did notice.
TY watching from Jamaica. Shout out to Joe. Thank you for the $2 super chat.
Appreciate you, bro.
Miles is watching from Louisville, Kentucky. Daniel Barry Sports Highlights is just saying, yo! Well, Joe did send in a $2 super chat. And like we always say, a $2 super chat, any super chat, will get on screen like Joe. You want to ask a question, you could ask a question about Cullen's personal life, you could ask a question about my personal life, you could ask a question about the game, you could ask us anything. $2, $1, $5, don't matter, gets on screen. But for $10, we will do 5 push-ups. Well, just me. But $20 is also getting you a shot of tequila. I got that 1800 on me. That 1800 on me. Take a shot there, and you'll get on the Heat Hall of Fame ball. You might not be a Heat fan if you're watching on Chat Sports, but guess what? You're getting on the ball either way. If you're watching on our Heat Report stream, you know what that means. $50 beer bong race is what we're doing today, too. This could be the last time we're live for an NBA game for 6 months or so. So if you want to party it up and do a beer bong race where we're chugging beers and racing, $50 is how we're going to do it today.
Very cool. And also, if you can't afford a super chat, that's okay, because every 100 likes, Rolly's going to drink. Taking a shot.
Yeah, I'll do that too. You know what? I think what we did last time worked out pretty well.
Yeah, do you want to
We're slashing it down.
All
We're going to go to 50 likes. Every 50 likes is a shot, and we'll alternate between Cullen and myself. We have 11 likes on our Chat Sports channel. We have 7 likes on our Heat Report channel. Can we get to 50 likes combined ASAP? I'm taking a shot tequila when we get there. Taking a shot when we get there. Alexander says, hey, man, don't disrespect. I've just never heard of Pocatello. And I got to be honest, I still don't know if I'm saying this right. Is it Posatello? Is it Pocatello?
Let me see.
Alexander, sound it out for me, because I'm a big Dumbo, and I need that. I need that. Nash says the flag for Posatello is crazy. Is it? What's the flag? What's the flag? Richard's rocking with Boston. By the way, I'm trying to figure out whose profile picture Nash Hoffman is. Who is that Nash? I'm really looking to see who that is.
Yeah, I can't tell you.
What's up, Ty, man? Clean Music Lover says I picked the Celtics to close it out. Let's go. Joe says, who do you think we're getting in the draft, Rolly? That's an excellent question. If I had to put money on who the Heat would have drafted right now, and gun to my head, I could only pick one person, I think I would lean, and I don't know if this is because this is who I want as well if they stay at pick 15, but I just think it's likely he'll be there at this point, and I think he fits what the Heat need. I would put Jared McCain, the guard from Duke. Shooter, defender. I like McCain, man. Jimmy Butler says Jared McCain. If I had to place my wager on one prospect, and listen, I'm going to be wrong because that's just how it works. But, yeah. So I was saying right the second time, it's Pocatello. Pocatello. It's not poach, not post, it's poke. Like I'll poke your eye out, kid. Joe, he might be, but listen, the kid can hoop and he can shoot the pill, and that's something Miami can use. Who is your biggest X factor in Game 5? Under 15 minutes to go. The Game 4 X factor was, I don't even know, honestly, it was just a skull fucking, if we're going to be honest, from the Mavericks.
I think you said it was Scott Foster and the refs or something along those lines.
Yeah, you know what? I did say that. I did, yeah, that's what I said. Cullen, Let's go for you first.
Me first again. All right.
Biggest X factor, go.
I'll say Kristaps Porzingis. He is set to play.
Apparently, allegedly, no
Allegedly.
minutes restriction.
Allegedly. Mazzulla's saying that he's going to get some run tonight. How is he going to look? How effective is he going to be? How effective is he going to be on both ends, offense and defense? I cannot personally wait because I think the Mavs are going to test him early, and we'll see how he responds.
Yeah, Richard's saying JT, a.k.a. Jason Tatum. He's had some up and down games in this series. Let's see what he can do. We'll see. Joe's saying Derrick Jones Jr. Listen, he is an X factor. If he can give you good minutes, then you're going to be in a good spot. I'll give my official prediction for this game before we tip off in just a second, and I'll go through my top 5 storylines for Game 5. But, hey, we talked about the draft just a second ago. If you want to get draft hats, they're on sale. You can get them at chatsports.com/draft hats. They have them for all 30 NBA teams in a bunch of different styles. Like just for example, I have a Heat and Warriors one here. This is a Heat flat brim, Warriors curved brim, dad hat. They have snapbacks. They have fitted. They have them all. If you want to get your particular team's NBA draft hats that whoever they take will be wearing on the stage in about 9 days, chatsports.com/draft hats is the link. We're going to get that in the live chat and the description of today's live show. If you want to grab them, that's the best place to do so. While Cullen puts those in the chat, here are my top 5 storylines to watch in Game 5. Number 1, can the Dallas Mavericks replicate the success that they had in Game 4? Because they absolutely dominated the Boston Celtics. I mean, it wasn't even close. It was almost the biggest. Whoa!
What are the deals?
Whoa. That's a sweaty man right there.
Jeez. Oh, you left already.
He did. I think he ran back. Sorry, we just got our own Mitchell Renz came back into the building, all sweaty and such. Yeah. All right. Either way, can the Mavs replicate the success? They almost had the largest win in NBA Finals history. It's 42 points. They did not get to that margin. They had the 3rd highest win of all time with, 38? Because 39 was number 2?
Yes.
Yeah, either way. Can the Mavericks find a way to continue to get good looks for themselves and knock them down? What in the world are these lines? I don't remember why I said that.
What are the lines? Because you were talking about the lines before the game, right?
The lines are 6.5 Boston, 210.5 for the South or the over under.
Is that what you were talking about?
Was I? I don't know. Kyrie Irving in Boston. Cullen can't contain himself. It's been a long day here for me. I don't know.
For both of us, clearly.
I'll be honest though, 6.5 spread. It's an intriguing number. I'll give my official prediction in just a second.
Yep.
Kyrie Irving, though, in Boston, been horrific both times.
Yep.
Bad. He hooped in Dallas on Game 3 at 33+. And Game 4, he didn't even have to play halfway through the 3rd quarter and beyond. But when he had to play in front of these Celtics fans who have been booing him every time he touched the ball, it's been really rough. So if the Mavs want to get this back to Dallas for a Thursday night affair, Kyrie Irving is going to have to ball out. And I put here no Kristaps again because when we were building the show, Cullen, Shams Charania said that Kristaps Porzingis was expected to have the same exact role that he did in Game 4. Yep. Newsflash. Game 4, didn't play. Was active, didn't play though. But then Joe Mazzulla, the head coach for the Boston Celtics, came out and said that Kristaps Porzingis will be active and said there's no minutes restriction. So is Porzingis going to play? Or is he not going to play? It sounds like he is going to play. And is he going to be able to move fluently enough to be a factor in this game? Big question. And the last one, for the Celtics, do the nerves start to settle in? If they go down by double digits in the second half, do they start thinking, oh, shit, it's going to be a 3-2 series. We got to go back to Dallas.
Yeah.
Or are they already thinking, oh, no, we can't let this go back to Dallas because that means we're one game away from a Game 7, and we were up 3-0.
Yeah.
Like, that will be a storyline. Do the Celtics get nervous in this game if it gets tight throughout? Because when you're down 3-0, Cullen,
Yes.
you got nothing to frickin' lose.
Yep.
Like, the Mavericks are just going to throw shit at the wall and hope it sticks. You just got to try to find something. They found something in Game 4. Right. Is that going to be able to be replicated, or are they just going to just continue to fire off? Like, Dante Exum was going out and giving you crazy minutes. Derek Lively took his third 3 of his career and drained it. They were just throwing tomatoes at the wall, and hopefully they were sticking. We'll see if they can continue, and if the Celtics get a little nervous about the Mavericks potentially coming back.
Yeah, and we'll see if it sticks. But I got to bring this up because I don't know if you guys follow Nick on Twitter. Here's his Twitter information right down there. I don't know if you were looking at Mavs Twitter before the game.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Dude, so for those of you who may not know, there was a bunch of Twitter pictures getting edited to Luka Doncic with the basically the Photoshop version.
They do that every time it goes down 3-1. It's just absolutely ridiculous.
I think that's so corny.
It's the worst. They do it for every single star player.
And it's so corny.
The Heat fans did it last year for the Jimmy Butler when we went down 3-1 in the final. Like, I could not stand it.
Yeah, it's one of the worst things I think NBA Twitter does. I'm so much more confident in the Celtics tonight just because of that.
Yeah, we'll do a predict the score in a second here. But if you guys want a shout out on today's show, like or retweet my tweet I just sent into the chat. Any like or retweet is getting a shout out. Axie, first person to get a shout out, absolute legend. Also, that meme you responded to that tweet with, Axie, was freaking hilarious. It's like, I don't know if you saw it, probably not. It's like one of those things where like the guy's sweating looking at 2 buttons.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know that meme template? Yeah. And it's just like South Florida fans rooting for the Celtics to blow a 3-0 lead, but knowing that the Florida Panthers could do the same thing in the NHL Stanley Cup Finals. So it's kind of a funny thing. For the Heat and Florida Panthers fans, would you trade the Panthers blowing a 3-0 lead in the NHL Stanley Cup for the Celtics blowing a 3-0 in the finals? I'll just tell you right now, I'm not a hockey guy, so sorry if you are, but I would throw the Panthers into the garbage to get the Celtics to blow a 3-0 lead. I got to be honest. I would. I did see your meme, Maxie. I did. Shaw Ching Chung Hua says, go Mavericks, go. Go Mavericks, go. Listen, a lot of pro Mavs in the Heat chat. That's all I'm going to say. See if I owe any shout-outs here. I'll refresh my Twitter. I don't see anyone just yet, but we'll see. All right. We went through some storylines, Cullen.
We did.
I want the people to predict the score for me. Give me a prediction, because Paxton is saying Celtics by 25.
Ooh.
That's a big time. That's a big win number right there. It's a big win. Let's get a prediction. And guess what? You know, how about this? Cullen, if someone predicts the score correctly,
okay,
winner, score, I will do a beer boot on the house after. Okay. So get your score predictions now, because this is the only time we're going to count it.
Okay.
Only time. Pre-game score predictions. If you get it right at the end of the game, I will do a boot, which is 3 beers at 1, and we usually price those out at like $150, $200 super chat. So
getting them potentially for free.
Yeah. What's up, Aaron Fitzgerald? What's up?
Shout out to conference calls. He's got Mavs 121, Celtics 120. That'd be the highest scoring of the game of the series by far.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Paxton's going 117 Boston, Dallas 97. So still a 20-point game. Creature's saying Celtics 123-100. That's a 23-point game. Let's see. I got to see some of the other one.
Anita Anderson 111-98. Dallas over Boston.
Mavs 121, Celtics 120 would be an unbelievable game. That would be so fun.
It really would.
Koala says Dallas wins by 10. Give me a score, though. I see Anita's. I see Jordan's. I see Kyle's. I see Shaw's. I see Jimmy's. I see Ty Man's. Up in Smoke says Will. Oh, you're going to go with the flaccid sausage joke again. All right, I see the vision. Scout says Dallas 105-101. That's a realistic score right there. Skittle goes Celtics 105, Mavericks 99. Henry says Mavs 117, Boston 110. Sergio 115, Boston, Mavs 122. Har says Celtics 110-90. All right. I like some of these scores. Some of them have been a little aggressive. Some of them have been good. Some have been good.
I agree.
I got you, Paxton. Joe Lawton says Mavs 106, Celtics 98. That feels realistic as hell.
Yeah.
Koala says 113, 103 Dallas. A lot of Dallases in the chat. 51% of our live chat on Chat Sports is voting for the Celtics to win today. By the way, on our Heat channel, 64% on the Dallas Mavericks.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Very, very interesting.
Chat says it feels more Mavericks. The poll feels... No, yeah, they both feel Dallas.
Yes.
They both feel Dallas. Yes. All right, we're about 3 minutes away from this game getting underway. Let's get the comment section flooded. I like the predictions, the scores, but let's get the chat rate flying. Let's try to get our highest chat rate of the entire NBA Finals right now before the game is started. The highest we have got throughout this series, Cullen, looked it up, did some analytical research. I did the whole 9 yards. 15. It's not high. It's not high. I'd like to get 20 right now. So everybody in the chat, spam your me's if you're excited for the game. You're getting shout-outs if you do. I'm joining in the chat. Let's
freaking go, man.
Spam those me's. Spam those me's. Spam those me's. AS, Henry, Axie, Koala, Samuel, Tyman, Just Jackson, Inside the Edge, Paxton, Joe Lawton, Henry, Leono, AS, Tyman, Anita, Just, Samuel. Spam those me's if you're excited and ready for the game. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Buffalo. No. It honestly gets me. I hate that song so much. What's up, Jay the Fox? We're about to get underway. Same starting lineup for the Mavs. Derek Jones Jr., Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic, Daniel Gafford, P.J. Washington, Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Derek White, and Al Horford for the C's. Celtics rocking their home green unis. Mavericks rocking their away whites. No fugazis, nothing. No alternates. Standard jerseys. How the game was meant to be played, Cullen.
I agree.
I like alternate jerseys across all sports, I do. But when it's big games like these, wear the normal unis, normal whites, normal greens. Let's go.
I'm down with it, man.
Let's go.
Let's freaking go, man. TD Garden, Game 5.
And the ball is tipped and won by Al Horford and the Boston Celtics as they'll start the game with the ball in the fourth quarter. Mavs will get in the second and the third. Derek White gets it over to Tatum to start this one. Tatum gets a screen, drop off the Holiday. He drives inside and lays it up and in. Cash those Drew Holiday first basket tickets if you had them. And the Celtics jump out to a 2-zip lead.
Man, Holiday has been living around the rim this series.
And the Mavericks almost turn it over. Luka saves it. Bad pass from Derek Jones Jr. Luka driving. Step back three over Jaylen Brown. Rattles in and out. It was a toilet bowl. Could not fall. Celtics with the board. Here they come. Jaylen Brown, baseline drive. Foul Luka Doncic. That's a quick foul picked up on Luka.
Yeah, Luka, they're not changing their game plan that they've been going with this entire series. They're going to continue to attack 77 and see, hey, if that defensive effort from Game 4 is really going to come up to play. And right there, Luka clears day, grabbing Jaylen Brown in the arm.
Yeah, it's a clear foul. Just kidding. I mean, and it's early, so I'm not going to act like it's bad or something like that. But you don't want to see your star player pick a foul this early in the game. No. Jaylen Brown has the top of the key, isolated on Daniel Gafford. Brown walking him down, will walk into a three. That's too strong. Doncic rebound. Here comes Dallas. Mavericks running up ahead. Luka stripped from behind. Derek White making a big-time play. And now here come the C's. They get it down to Tatum on the block. He faces up on Kyrie, spinning. Goes up into Irving, misses the layup. Rebound is going to stay with Boston as it goes off Irving's fingertips.
Yeah, right there. Tatum trying to size up the smaller Irving. Not able to get the finish to go, but they do retain possession.
Aaron Fitzgerald's in the chat saying Heat fans for the ponies.
Jaylen Brown misses the three.
Another missed three from Jaylen Brown, and then Drew Holiday climbs over the back of Doncic, and that's the first foul called on Boston in this game.
Yeah, a little aggressive from Drew there.
Oh, we did cross 50 total likes, Cullen.
Oh, shoot.
52 total. Every 50 likes today is a shot of tequila for either Cullen and I. We have 22 on Heat, 30 on Chat Sports. Continue to hit that thumbs up icon. Free content here live for Game 5.
Shout out, shout out. Irving with the three. No good. And now the Boston Celtics have it going the other way.
Slow start offensively for the Mavs. Jaylen Brown driving, has a step, but stop, fades away, tough shot, and he can't get it to go. Good board by P.J. Washington. Both teams really struggling. Mavs 0 of 2, Celtics 1 of 5. Doncic gets the switch he wants. Al Horford defending. Luka, crossover, step back three, tough shot is no good. I don't like that shot, Cullen.
I don't like it either.
I don't, yeah. I think you can get a better shot there. Derek White driving, finds a trailing Jaylen Brown, swung to Tatum. Tatum driving, kicking. Holiday now, he drives. Stonewalled by Doncic, and he's going to reset it out to Tatum. Tatum back to Holiday. Layup inside is good. What is Luka Doncic doing? That was horrific defense. 4-zip. Holiday has both baskets for the C's. Daniel Gafford being defended by Derek White. Odd. Hands it over to P.J. Washington. He's got it left wing. They post up Gafford on Tatum. He gets it on the block. Double team. Kicked out to Doncic. Doncic driving, kicking. Derek Jones Jr. right wing three. No good, and the struggles for the Mavs continue. That's out of bounds. What was Derek White doing?
What was he doing?
That would have been Celtics ball out of bounds, but he grabbed it while his foot was on the line.
Yeah, I think he just had a panic moment right there. Not really sure of who it was to. Got to be better in those moments.
Ball inbound. This Mavs team looks terrible to start. Luka driving lob. Oh, it's lobbed. It's slammed home. Derek Jones Jr. Skies in for the slam.
Great job by Derek Jones Jr., and that's how you get the offense rolling if you're Dallas. Just an easy 2-point basket at the rim.
I mean, first basket for the Mavs coming 3.5 into this game. Tatum, three. Oh, that almost airballed. That nicked the side of the rim barely. Jason Tatum 0 for 2 from the field. Jaylen Brown 0 for 3 from the field. The two Jays not starting this game off hot.
Yeah, they're going to need to if they want to close this Mavs team out.
You imagine both teams will settle in here. Yeah. Horrific shooting display by both squads. Kyrie driving on Tatum. Stripped by Holiday. Numbers for the Celtics. Drew Holiday to the rack. Euro step layup is good. And Drew Holiday has all 6 points for the Boston Celtics as they lead by 4. Jaylen Brown harassing Luka in the backcourt. He finally crosses, drives inside, floater, no good. Tried to draw a foul, didn't get it. And then we're going to have a jump ball between Daniel Gafford and Al Horford. The two will line it up at the Celtics free throw line. Yeah. Good hands by Drew Holiday, who has clearly been the best player in this game. And to no surprise here, you want to know who is the most experienced player in terms of NBA Finals? It is Kyrie, I suppose, but second is Drew Holiday, champion with the Bucks.
There you go.
They're chanting Kyrie sucks.
Very interesting to see how Kyrie Irving, again, finally got his first win since he infamously stomped on Lucky.
Back when he was 0-13?
Yeah.
And then he finally got a win.
Now we'll see if he can get one in Boston.
Al Horford now 2 for 2 in jump balls in this game. Thought Daniel Gafford was better than that. Jaylen Brown thought about a three, driving, stopping, kicking to Tatum. Tatum pump fakes a three. He drives back to Brown. Brown now drives. Stripped by P.J. Washington. Good defense there. P.J. in transition. Finds the trailing Doncic. Doncic gets a step. Euro step inside. Behind the back pass to Derek Jones Jr. for 3. No good. Gafford's putback attempt also not good. And there is just a lid on the basket for the Dallas Mavericks. Al Horford transition 3. Bottoms! And the Celtics jump out to a 9-2 lead. Timeout Jason Kidd. 4.5 minutes into this opening period, and the Mavericks are shitting down their legs.
Yeah. again, Derrick Jones Jr. should have hit the open three. Daniel Gafford got, over the back fouled on that rebound, created a transition opportunity for Boston. They were able to capitalize. They're up 9-2 early.
Yeah, let me know after seeing the first 4.5 minutes, your game, any thoughts on the game change? Who you got? Let me know who you got.
Let me know.
Get those votes.
Know.
I mean, it's not a good start if you're a Mavs supporter. I'll say that.
No, it is not.
But I can also say this. It can't get worse.
Cannot.
It actually can't. You're 1 of 5, 1 of 6 from the field with a couple turnovers. It can't get worse than this. Turbo's still rocking with the Mavs. Aaron says, Bucks getting Dame and trading Drew, the real loser. Yeah. I said this actually when it happened, and people just thought I was salty because obviously I wanted Dame to be coming to Miami. But I've never understood that move for the Bucks. I actually thought they got worse. And I mean, listen, injuries played a big factor into their season, but I really did think that was not the right move for them.
Yeah, I mean,
because if they were to get like Dame with Drew Holiday, yeah, that works. But swapping out Dame for Drew, sure, it makes you a little bit better offensively, but you get significantly worse defensively. You don't I don't know. I never thought that was a good move.
I mean, it was one of those things where, I mean, obviously hindsight's 20/20, but if you think about it, right, the Bucks won the championship, right, with Drew Holiday as the second best player because Middleton was really hurt that whole run. The next year, they lose in the second round, I believe, to Boston in 7, whenever Tatum went off for like a ridiculous Game 7 performance. And then the year after that, I want to say, really, they lost the Miami Heat, if I'm not mistaken.
The Bucks?
Yes, because I think they won
lost
the championship
to the Heat twice.
Yeah, they won the championship. They lost to the Celtics in round 2 the following year, and I think they lost to the Heat the year after that. I could be wrong, so don't quote me.
So they lost to the Heat in 2019-20. They beat the Heat in 2020-21.
Okay.
And then they won the title that year. And the following year, I think they lost to the Celtics in the second round.
Yep.
And then they lost to the Heat last year, Pacers this year.
So there you go. What up, Duncan?
What's up, Dunk?
What's up, brother?
Scout feels pretty good about the Mavs because he says the fact that the Celtics are only up 7 right now is good news.
Yeah. It's interesting, man. It's interesting.
What do you? Any of your thoughts on this game change, Cullen, as of yet?
I mean, to be honest, I was pretty confident in Boston going into tonight, and Dallas needed to show me otherwise. And so far, Kyrie still looks like he's Shutterstock in Boston.
Yeah.
Luka's settled for 2 step-back threes that I at least count, or that I've counted. And I haven't seen a role player step up for Dallas. So those 3 things have to change if they want to force a Game 6.
Yeah, Derrick Jones Jr. is 0 for 2 from the field. Both good looks from 3. PJ hasn't hit anything. DJJ has a dunk, but it's a good pass from Luka there.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Also, there is a constant ask for PJ Washington or Derrick Jones Jr. to bring the ball up to give Luka and Kyrie a slight rest. And it honestly makes me scared every time they try to bring the ball up.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah. I don't trust PJ Washington bringing it up. Josh Green's very erratic as a player in general. I don't. I want the ball in either 11 or 77 hands.
Yeah. All right, 9-2's the score. Side out after a foul was called on the Celtics. Luka's got it, guard by Tatum. Isolated left wing. Luka driving inside, stopping, pump fake, goes up, foul, and 1! Luka Doncic trying to steady the Dallas Mavericks here. He gets on the board for the first time today. Got a step on Tatum, got Luka, or it could be Al Horford up in the air on the pump fake, and then just absorbed the contact and finished to get a and 1.
Yeah. It's very rare, I feel like. Maybe not so much nowadays, but you really have in this series both teams going at arguably each other's best player. I know you think Brown's the better player for Boston, but the fact that Tatum and Doncic both get hunted is worth noting.
If I'm just going to be honest, the 2 of those guys, Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they're very good. They're both top 20 players in the league. they're also both frauds. And I'll stand by that. Like, the team that Brad Stevens built around them with Drew Holiday, Derek White. Speaking of Derek White, he got fouled on a jumper. He'll go to the line for 2. It's like, it's just so good, where it's just like, they can put up stinkers and they'll still win.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
Like, they're both top 20 guys in the league. Like, don't get it twisted. Tatum's top 10. Jaylen Brown, fringe top 15, definitely top 20. It's tough, but it's like the team around them is just so good. Derek White makes the first free throw, 10-5, and Porzingis is checking in.
He sees some action on the floor.
David says, Nick, chug some beer. $20 super chat, I'll chug some beer. I'm not doing it. I just don't do it for I don't tell you. Not doing it for free. I can't believe Porzingis is back in the series.
I can't either.
Derek White goes 2 for 2 from the line. So it's a 6-point lead for the C's.
Interested to see how he moves on the defensive end.
Me too. Do they target him right away?
Yep, they're putting him in action.
They're going to put Kristaps in action and no defense. Pull up 3 for Kyrie, and it rattles in and out. I mean, there was Kristaps was in such a far drop coverage there. That was a travel. What the hell?
And Jaylen Brown gets that to go. Unbelievable.
Jaylen Brown with a absolute circus shot off the back. Up 8. I don't know how they don't call that travel. His pivot fit slid like 2 feet. Luka driving. Has Drew Holiday on his back. Backing down, out to Josh Green. He'll fire. Off the bench, Josh Green with a triple. He played well in Game 4. If they're going to just continue to sag off of him and dare him to shoot, he's got to be confident to knock it down.
And who was that sagging off of him? Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah. Drew Holiday in the corner. Josh Green defending. Holiday spinning baseline. Can't give up baseline that easy. But Drew Holiday smokes it. Rebound to Josh Green. That's a point-blank layup missed right there. Green picks up his dribble too early. Hands it off to P.J. Washington. Now over to Luka. Luka's asking for a screen. They're just going to continue to put Porzingis in action here. Josh Green, wide open 3. He goes 2-2. Back-to-back threes by Josh Green, and it's a 2-point game, all because Kristaps is in such far drop coverage, they're just letting him take wide open catch-and-shoot threes.
Yeah.
Tatum gets a switch. Lively onto him. Derek Lively played unbelievably good in Game 4. Tatum drives inside. Block! That's a jump ball. P.J. Washington and Tatum will jump at the Mavericks free throw line. This is our 3rd jump ball of the quarter. 2 standard jump balls and then obviously the opening tip.
Very clean by P.J. Washington there, going straight up. Met Tatum at the rim and jump ball.
It's good defense from P.J. Washington. And the tip is won by the Celtics. Quick 3, Derek White. It's good. Derek White is just if you are rooting for the other team that he plays on, you will hate him more than anything in your entire life. Josh Green, left wing, over to P.J. Washington. He'll launch a 3. P.J. too strong. They had Lively wide open inside, and they couldn't find him. 5-point lead for the C's. Jaylen Brown driving, kicking to Tatum. Tatum pump fake. He drives out to Porzingis. His 3. No good. That would have set the roof off this place. Sam Hauser saves it, and it's going to give another opportunity to the C's. Tatum driving, stopping, fading at the elbow. No good. There's Porzingis fighting for a board, but Luka comes away with it, and he'll bring it up.
Yeah.
Doncic gets it. Drop coverage by Porzingis. Back pass to PJ. Over to Irving. Kyrie. Lob to Lively. Couldn't handle it. Kicks out to Luka. Doncic spinning. Driving. Stopping at the line. Good pass to Kyrie. But deterred by Porzingis. And then what a lob! What a wild sequence for the Dallas Mavericks offensively. But it results in a great pass from Kyrie on the baseline to Derek Lively, who threw it home in a massive way. And we'll have a timeout by the Celtics. 16-13 with under 4 minutes to go in the opening period.
Man, oh man. Kyrie Irving becoming aggressive, finding Derek Lively underneath for the two-handed slam. Great job by Irving. Also, Luka being aggressive, finding his teammates, attacking the basket more. And then, is this the Josh Green game? Josh Green with 2 threes early on really set the tone. And again, I mentioned it in pregame. Kristaps Porzingis is the X factor. How long are they going to keep him out there if he's not producing at the offensive end? Because defensively, he can't keep up.
Yeah.
He's dropping so hard on those pick and rolls. It's becoming an issue for the Boston Celtics.
So what they're doing, and it's like a different variation of drop. So usually the coverage you throw when you go drop, right? Coming off the screen. And it's hard to illustrate without any visual components here, but Porzingis won't head. So when the screen gets set, the primary defender will go over the screen to not allow the ball handler to just sit behind the screen, shoot a three, right? So Luka will be coming down off the curl almost, and they're usually Porzingis is there, right? He's just kind of up a little bit, but not on him. He's not hedging. He's just there. He's giving him 5 to 10 feet of space, but still moving his feet to where once the screen goes away, the top side defender can recover and try to get back to the ball handler. But what they're doing is that they're recognizing Porzingis is going to be playing drop, because it's different because Al Horford switches every time. But when Porzingis is in drop and he's that far back, and he's not even showing any type of ability to step up on Luka, well, then the person setting the screen can just quickly fade to the top of the key, and then Porzingis, who's sitting so far back into the paint, Luka just whips that behind the back pass over the head to the guy at the top of the key, and there is just no chance for Kristaps to get back out to the shooter in time, and we've seen Josh Green knock down 2 triples. And even though he might be moving good enough to play, Cullen, if that's the type of defense the Celtics are going to have to be forced to play every possession, the Mavs are just going to put him in a pick and roll every time and say, if you're going to play that way, we'll take wide open catch and shoot threes. It might be Derrick Jones Jr., Josh Green, and P.J. Washington taking them, but it's still high percentage shots. So intriguing storyline that we're going to have to watch throughout the rest of this game is how much does Porzingis actually play, and even though he could play 25, 30 minutes today, is it worth playing him with how ineffective he's been able to play right now defensively?
Yeah, no, I think you nailed it right on the head there. I mean, we're going to have to keep watching it, and so far, I mean, he's been involved in every action. The Mavericks have came down the floor, and I don't expect that to change whatsoever.
Yeah.
Oh, man. How are we feeling, though, guys? How are we feeling, though?
I'm feeling good because my Mets are up 7-0 in the third inning. Hottest team in ball continues. Really? We're going to have no commercials in the fourth quarter? I don't believe that.
I'll believe when I see it.
Yeah. All right, we're back in action. Maxi Kleber checks in for P.J. Washington. Derek White's going to launch a 3. No good, and Kleber comes away with the board. Mavericks have a chance to tie this game up once again.
Yeah. Maxi Kleber getting minutes. Again, they're going to attack that Kristaps Porzingis pick and roll, potentially.
Now they're attacking Hauser. Luka isolating, driving, stopping, fading away at the elbow, and knocking it down, and the Mavericks are within 1. Trailed as much as 8 in this opening period. 13-5 was the score, and they've been able to go on a 10-3 run. Porzingis at the elbow, driving, stopping, fouled hard by Josh Green, and Porzingis is going to go to the line for 2.
If you're Boston, Porzingis needs to get his touches on the offensive end. That's what you brought him in for, this easy, instant offense that Dallas really doesn't have an elite answer for, and you're going to see if Kristaps Porzingis can get it going.
Well, you want to talk about the Celtics' defensive strategy with Porzingis. Well, the Mavericks' defensive strategy is intriguing because as Porzingis misses the first free throw, they are switching everything.
Yep.
Absolutely everything. And it is allowing the Celtics to just get Kyrie Irving on Porzingis at the elbow. And he can just turn around and shoot the ball, no contest. That's also something that I wouldn't continue to implore if I'm Jason Kidd. P.J. Washington back into the game. Josh Green will sit down. Luka Doncic has it. He drives on Hauser. Free throw line jumper. Too strong. And Jaylen Brown corrals the rebound. Outlet to Derek White. Here comes the Celtics. Up 2 with 2.5 to go in the opening 12 minutes. Derek White driving a baseline on Kleba. Stopping. Push shot. No good. Doncic board. That's already his 4th rebound, I think, Cullen. And he'll bring it up. He'll get a screen. Here comes the drop coverage. But Derek Lively is whistled for an illegal screen.
That's going to be Lively's first foul. 3 rebounds, by the way, to Doncic. Can't be doing that if you're Lively. And we get some substitutions as Holiday and Dante Exum check in.
Dante Exum gave big minutes for the Mavericks in Game 4. He had 5 points right as he came into the ballgame. Jason says these games are rigged for Vegas vets. I like that storyline if your team is losing. It's rigged for Vegas. All right, back in action, 2.5 to go. You mentioned Exum coming in, Josh Green back in. Kyrie sits down. Jaylen Brown has it. Left wing, gets a screen by Tatum. Noah launch a 3, and he is going to miss it. Too strong, but Drew Holiday, who's been the best player for the Celtics today thus far, creates a second chance opportunity. Tatum to the rim. Layup is good. First time JT gets on the board, but he doesn't get back on defense. It's going to allow the Mavs to get an open look here, but they don't take it. Exum will just stop. He's defended by Porzingis. Exum, now he'll launch a 3, top of the key. And Dante Exum! Big time minutes in Game 4. Big time shot there to pull the Mavs within 1.
Porzingis, again, not
even contesting.
Yeah, and Exum had a wide open 3 there.
Oh, beautiful offense by the Celtics, and Jaylen Brown slams it home with 2 hands off a good feed from Drew Holiday. I don't think he would, but I'm not kidding. If this pace were to continue, you could make a legit case for Drew Holiday to be Finals MVP with how well he played in Game 2 and how he's playing so far. What a pass by Kleba inside the Exum. He pulls it back out to the perimeter. Exum driving, back out to Kleba. Wide open 3. Left it short. Rebound Holiday, and he'll bring it up with a minute to go in the opening period. Holiday to Hauser. Hauser off the catch is going to knock down the triple and put the Celtics back up by 6. 24-18 is the score. Doncic driving. Turns it over. Jaylen Brown with the deflection. Here comes Tatum. Lob to Brown. Brown comes down with it and lays it up and in. A quick spurt by the Celtics, and they go back up by 8. It's a 7-0 run in the last minute. Now you just got to survive the rest of the quarter. They're not going to. P.J. Washington ripped by Tatum. Tatum downhill to the rack. Layup good. It's a 9-0 run by the Celtics to go up by 10 with 35 to go in the opening 12.
This is eerily familiar to the
this
first
is game 1
series. It really is.
Doncic driving out to Kleba. He'll take a 3. They needed it. They don't get it. Celtics board. This is exactly how the Celtics have been able to dominate at home the entire series against the Mavericks.
Man, oh man, 9-0 run, blink and you miss it.
The fact that this game could be a 13 or 12-point game going into the second quarter is kind of wild.
It's freaking nuts.
Tatum's going to isolate, step back 3 over Doncic, no good. Rebound P.J. Washington. They're not going to get up a shot at the end of the quarter, and that's how the first period ends. 28-18 is the score.
Man, oh man. I mean, when Boston really gets rolling, and they love the front run, they do it better than almost any team in basketball. 9-0 run in that quarter.
I mean, that is just... If you're a Mavs fan, you hit the 3 from Dante Exum to make it a 1-point game. It's 28-19.
Yep.
And then the Celtics go on a 9-0 run in the final minute and a half. That just can't happen. That just can't happen, Cullen.
Cannot happen. But you know what can happen?
What's that, Cullen?
You can get these amazing NBA draft hats to support your favorite NBA team.
Tell them why they should get the hats.
Honestly, man, listen. Draft's coming up. The future potential star of your team could be taken in this upcoming draft. You want to make sure you represent them. Whether you rock a flat bill, whether you rock it curved, whatever your style is. We've got all 30 NBA teams locked and covered. We got Warriors right here. We got Miami Heat. Get them down below. Chatsports.com/draft hats. get yourself one today. It helps us out, and also it helps you represent your team come this draft season, which our boy Nic Rohloff will have you covered for. So go ahead, down below, chatsports.com/draft hats. Get yours today.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the design this year. Some people weren't. I'm just a big beige guy. It's my favorite color to wear when it comes to hats, hoodies, t-shirts, shorts. Like that tannish beige color, whatever you want to call it, is just downright terrific. And you get that lax. I don't hate the banner either, man. I do like the banner that is on there, like the team colors, city mascot. I like them, man. I get yours today, man. Get yours today.
Good stuff, good stuff.
All right, make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well, as we're trying to get the 376,000 subscribers. We just talked about the draft, Cullen. You know who's going to be live for both days of the NBA draft? This man right here. This man right here. I'm just finishing up my big board, Cullen.
Ooh.
I got my top 70.
Okay.
Set in stone. Actually, that's a lie. 69 because I had the draft. And that's not even a joke. Like, sometimes you might hear that's a 69 joke. Not a joke. I did a top 70 big board, but one of my top 70 withdrew from the draft on Saturday because that was the deadline. Because there was early withdrawals, which was about a month ago, and then there was the final withdrawal date, which was this Saturday. And it's usually just a bunch of the overseas guys, like because if you're a guy coming from college, you pretty much had to be back in the portal to make before this upcoming Saturday. So they always withdraw by the early withdrawal date. So it's really just the overseas guys. But my guy Izan Almanza he withdrew. I had him as a late second round guy, like my 55th, 56th prospect, but no longer. So 69 guys in the big board. Should I leave it at 69, Cullen, or should I get it back to that even 70?
I think, you put your work in, man. I mean, you got a lot of other stuff, responsibility-wise you got to do at this company. I think 69 is a really nice number.
69 is a nice number. I mean, there's no denying that. No denying that.
I'm just saying.
I'm pumped for the draft, man. The draft is the blast.
Yeah. I'm excited too, man. First
a lot of
draft here
people
at Chat
clown
Sports.
on the NBA draft because it's obviously not as big as the NFL draft, but they try to make it as big. I actually think it's more fun because it's shorter. And now that it's 2 days, I think it's more fun. Because when you go all in one day, like you just kind of like get exhausted by round 2 and you just don't give a shit because there are so many trades on the second day. But having a full 18 hours in between rounds, more trades can happen. Like, I don't know. I think it'll be more fun. Hopefully this game is going to continue to be this fun as we get underway in the second quarter and we have. Is this going to be a turnover? No, it's not. They're going to say the ball is tipped. 4 on the shot clock. Derrick Jones Jr. gets downhill to the rim, and that is just garbage into gold for the Mavericks. An absolute disaster of a possession ends up in an easy layup for Derrick Jones Jr. to pull the Mavs within 8.
How do you give that up if you're Boston? I mean, that ball was 7 seconds left on the shot clock in the other backcourt.
It's really just unlucky. Tatum has it, top of the key, gets a screen, over to Hauser. Hauser's already got 1-3 in this game. Make it 2. Celtics back up by double digits. Sam Hauser is 2 for 2 from beyond the arc.
Yeah, it's the role players coming into effect. I mean, they're in TD Garden. So far, they've came out to play for Boston.
Irving swings over to Jones Jr. Yeah, it was a carry. They don't call it because that's not existent in the NBA anymore. Back to Kyrie. Irving gets a screen from Lively. Irving gets downhill, hanging, floating, layup. Impressive finish by Kyrie Irving to get it back to 9 for Dallas.
His first points of the game, Kyrie Irving. We're going to need to see him really kind of make an impact here late in this first half if we want to see Dallas contend with the Celtics.
Was 0 for 3 from the field prior to that basket. Tatum just wanting to get a switch every time. Has Lively, drives, stops, turns to Brown, corner 3. The Celtics, who got off to a horrific start from the field, Cullen, they simply can't miss right now.
They are unconscious from the floor right now.
I believe they've made their last 4 threes. Oh, what a take by Irving, but it rattles in and out. Here comes Al Horford leading the charge. Horford almost walked, gets it over to Jaylen Brown. Brown, jab step drive, fouled on the floor by P.J. Washington. 10 minutes to go in the first half. Celtics up 12.
As just a key note, Jason Tatum up to 6 assists early on in this one. And we're not even halfway through the second quarter. He's been a really good playmaker this entire series, finding Jaylen Brown in the corner. And when Brown's shooting like that, it spells problems for the opposition.
Jaylen Brown gets it top of the key. P.J. Washington is the primary defender. Doncic back into the game after a little 2-minute break. Jaylen Brown's going to fire a three. That was ugly. Hit backboard first. Rebound to Dallas. P.J. Washington pull-up three. I don't know if I like that shot, but Lively gets the offensive rebound. Out to Doncic. Porzingis is defending. P.J. Washington back to Doncic, jab step, three, Luka, no good, and Doncic is 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. See, I would have liked Doncic to attack Porzingis there, and let's see how much you can drive inside.
Yeah, I agree. His shot's not falling early on. We need to see him attack the basket, maybe draw some fouls or whatever. It's not falling for Doncic right now.
Porzingis and P.J. Washington get tangled up, a little physicality inside. P.J. Washington threw Porzingis to the ground.
Yeah, with reckless abandon, as they say. Good Lord.
I mean, that wasn't that egregious, was it?
I mean, he definitely did grab him by both shoulders and throw him down. I mean, it was very clear intent what he was trying to do.
Throwing, Cullen?
What else would you call it?
I don't know, Jim. Porzingis inside, layup, good, as he gets on the board for the first time today with a field goal, that is. He's got 3 points for the game, and the lead is up to 14. Doncic needs to settle down this Mavericks team. He's got it right wing, trying to drive left. Brown moves his feet extremely well. Now Porzingis up, no drop there, and then it results in an easy drop-off pocket pass to Kleba for a layup inside. The checks and chess of this game continue on. Tatum driving, sidestep. Good defense there by Kyrie Irving, forcing a drop-off pass to Jrue Holiday. Back to Tatum on the block. Spinning to his right hand. Layup, no good, but a late whistle. And Jason Tatum's going to go to the line for two because Irving picks up the foul.
Make sure. And that is Irving's second. Just wanted to confirm that.
Irving has two.
Oh, man. Tatum, honestly, hasn't made many mistakes since the beginning of this one. And he's finding the matchups that he's wanting to attack and having good success rate with it.
He's doing a good job today. There's no denying that. He makes the first free throw, 13-point lead for the C's. Tatum's 2 of 7 from the field. His struggles still continue, but he's got 5 points, 7 assists, and 4 boards. Could be capturing that Finals MVP trophy with a triple-double performance. I would argue Jrue Holiday or Jaylen Brown, but if he puts up a triple-double in the closeout game, it's going to be hard to keep him out of it, considering he's already the best player on the team. You know what I mean? Like that preconceived notion, Cullen. 3, Kyrie, answer. That's big time. That's big time for Kyrie, who's now 2 of 6 from the field. Jrue Holiday answers right back for Boston. And as soon as you think Dallas, all right, are they going to start to go on a run here? No, answer by the Celtics. Kyrie Irving fouled on the drive.
If you're Dallas, you have to win these last 8 minutes by at least 6 points. Get to the half, down
14,
single digits. You cannot let Boston snowball this into a really big deficit.
How about 7, Cullen? Can you go into halftime down 7?
I'm cool with that.
If you're the Mavs, that might be what you're looking for. Irving, he has a couple buckets here late. Let's see if he can get hot. Kicks it over to Jones Jr., and he rattles home a triple. All right, so the Mavs offense is starting to hit some shots here, Cullen. It's all about the defense. Can they get stops now?
Yeah, that's going to be the key to this one.
Jones Jr. has 7 points. He's been solid after starting the game 0-2 from the field.
Yeah, now Tatum's hunting again.
Tatum hunting Kleba, has him in isolation. Crossover, spinning, driving, layup is good. That is probably the most impressive move Jason Tatum's made all series long. He's got 8 on the ball game. Derrick Jones Jr. driving to the rim, hanging, fouled. Is that on Derek White? Because I believe that's his second, Cullen.
That is Jaylen Brown with the foul.
They're going to call it on JB.
That is his second.
That's his second, though.
Yep.
Either way, it's a key Boston Celtics player's second foul. This is such a good take by Tatum. Got cut off initially, stayed patient, drove, spun, absorbed contact, got it over the outstretched hands of Derek Lively off glass, soft touch.
I understand the point of, or like the theory of having Maxi Kleber out there. He has been in such a net negative this series, it's not even funny. Yeah. If I'm Dallas, I need to get him out of the game ASAP. I know you're trying to stagger his minutes, Gafford's, Lively's minutes. He's just killing you out there.
Derek Jones Jr. misses the first free throw. 43-30. That's a lane violation if I've ever seen one. Doesn't matter as DJJ makes it. I know they don't call it, but I think they were actually going to be forced to call that one if they can go in.
Yeah.
Because like that, there were two Celtics in the middle of the paint, and he still had the ball. 12-point game. Tatum kind of feeling himself right now. He's isolating, drives, has a step on Lively. Euro steps to the rim, fouled, and one. And Jason Tatum is animated, getting this Celtics crowd fired up.
Yeah. Mavs try to regroup there. That's going to be first on Maxi Kleber. Again, nice job rotating there, but I love how players always complain, oh, I didn't do it. I mean, he literally came down on him with his arms. Great job by Tatum, though, to finish through the contact.
You know what's impressive about that from Tatum is that he didn't like take a Euro step, but he took a slow down step. And what do I mean by that? Like, he's driving to the rim full speed.
Yep.
And you'll see the people take a Euro where you, like, really take some time off. But instead of, like, stepping out and doing a Euro, he just took a standard step forward, but, like, hung on his left foot for just a millisecond longer than you would if you were taking a normal step, which caused the timing to be off by the defenders, which allowed him to get more contact, their foul, but also allow him to get up a shot attempt and get an and one, where the Celtics lead is now ballooned up to 15. It's the largest it's been all day long. Doncic to the rim. He actually does the same thing that Jason Tatum does with that slow down step, and he is also fouled, and he'll go to the line. He just was not able to convert the and one opportunity. So we're going to go to a timeout first of the quarter, and when we return, Doncic will be at the line for two as the Mavs look to try to cut into this double-digit deficit they face.
Yeah, that is Tatum's first, too. I mean, look at this, Rolly. 15 points, just like that. I mean, that into the first quarter run just killed them.
Yeah.
And now they're going to have to try to claw their way back out of it. Oh, man. But if I'm Luka Doncic, I'm attacking the rim relentlessly now.
Yeah. They haven't had I feel like, Cullen, they've been pretty evenly split on the Al Horford Kristaps minutes today.
I'll double check.
I could pull it up too. I'm right here.
Let's see. Kristaps
it's been 9 to 10. So, so it's been completely split.
Yep.
I honestly think the bench for Boston is going to be shortened even more than it usually is. Peyton Pritchard's been so bad in the series, I don't think you're going to see him today.
No, I wouldn't either.
I just don't think you are. So I think they're going 7 deep with Hauser and Porzingis being the two guys off the bench. And speaking of the two guys off the bench for Boston, like, Sam Hauser's a plus 10. He's got 2 threes in this one and a steal. Mm-hmm. Porzingis is a plus 6 with 3 points. Like, they're just cooking on all cylinders, those two coming off the bench.
Yeah. The only person I could maybe see coming in is Xavier Tillman if, they realize Kristaps Porzingis may not be the best playable. But, yeah, I don't hate that at all, Rolly. 7 deep. Hauser's giving you really solid production. Even the fact that when he's not hitting his shots, the threat of him out there is such a dangerous, you have to keep your eye on him, that Dallas can't afford to leave him unmarked, giving the Celtics more room to operate, in their half-court set.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But yeah, Tatum and Brown, so far, 8 of 19, Only 1 of 7 from 3 combined from them, but they're doing all the little things right. And they're both, along with Drew Holiday, plus 15. So.
I mean, I just can't get over the Sam Hauser. He's been so good, man.
He really has. Really has. And I mean, hey, sometimes, the margins like that, the role players really make a difference. And, in previous years, we've seen P.J. Washington, Derek Jones Jr., Derek Lively, all these guys really step up for the Mavs, just not quite to the same level here in the NBA Finals. Man, oh man. In fact, let me see this. Yeah. We have only one player that's not a negative plus-minus for Dallas. Do you want to guess who that is, Rolly?
Josh Green.
Not a bad guess. He's -3. He's actually number 2. Derek Lively. Is it flat and 0?
+1. No, he's +1 on my screen.
Oh, okay.
10 minutes, +1. Lively's been good, man.
Yeah.
That actually has been something that's been really surprised to me is how ineffective Daniel Gafford has been.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're almost back to action here. What's up, Monty 2K?
What up, Raiders, Sancho?
Sancho! By the way, I have a great tweet lined up for if the Celtics win the title.
Already have it preloaded up?
I do.
That's funny.
Thanks to Rory McIlroy yesterday. I mean, I think you know what the tweet's is going to be, but it's going to be simple picture/video. But that is exactly how I am feeling. That exact picture you're thinking of is me watching this happen.
Oh, man.
Doncic misses the first free throw. We have documented his struggles from the free throw line in this series. But when you were down by 15 on the road, you simply cannot miss opportunities to get free baskets. And he goes 0 for 2.
Can't happen.
I just want a good game, man, and we're on the precipice of a blowout. Drew Holiday inside, can't finish. I think that was a travel. They didn't call it because he airballed and he touched the ball next, unless they're saying it was blocked. But either way, Mavericks have ball down 15, 6.5 to go in the opening half. Doncic driving, kicking, Irving, catch and shoot, right wing, no good. Daniel Gafford rebound, and it will stay with Dallas after Hauser tipped it out of bounds.
Yeah, Gafford's second rebound offensive. Dallas has got to hit their shots too, man. Whether it's free throws or just open threes.
I mean, this is a great look for Kyrie. You actually can't ask for anything better than that.
Not at all.
Doncic drew 2 guys to him as he made a dribble move, and he quickly kicked it out to Kyrie for an easy catch-and-shoot 3. And I get it. You're not really expecting a catch-and-shoot triple, but you gotta knock him down. P.J. Washington lobs it up to Daniel Gafford. Not often you see those two connect on a lob, but big bucket there out of the side, out of bounds play. 13-point game. Over 6 minutes to go in the first half. Drew Holiday swings at the Hauser, and Hauser could not corral it. It wasn't that bad of a pass, but he dropped it out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover.
Yeah, I just lost focus on that one, and very uncharacteristic turnover there, to say the least.
We're at 79 likes. Every 50, we take a shot of tequila, so we're 21 likes away from a shot. Hit that thumbs up icon live here for Game 5 of the Finals, completely free. Help us out and hit that thumbs up icon. As Kyrie Irving got downhill, dropped it off to Daniel Gafford for a two-handed slam. A little 4-0 spurt for Dallas, makes it back to a 11-point game. Tatum, drop off to Holiday, out to White, open 3. No good. Rebound tipped out by Kyrie. It goes right to Tatum, who gets downhill for a layup. Why didn't Kyrie just grab the rebound? He tapped it for no reason. Brain dead basketball. We call it CTE ball. Irving, left wing, guarded by Hauser. This has got to be food. What the hell? Irving thought he traveled. Don't call it. He swings it to P.J. Washington, who gets downhill and lays it up and in. So big answer from P.J. A lot of interesting things. Oh, my God. Drew Holiday, a nasty in-and-out dribble, but then misses the layup. Quick outlet to P.J. Here comes the Mavs to Derrick Jones Jr. Skies in for a layup. And the Mavericks cut it to a 9-point game. Timeout Boston. Very odd sequences occurring right now, Cullen. But the Mavericks are on a little 6-0 spurt. Not really 6-0, but they've cut it from 15-point deficit down to 9.
Yeah, and again, that 9-0 end of the quarter run at the first is the difference so far. But Dallas, again, not letting the Celtics just snowball effect on them, not really letting them get out and get these easy looks. They're competing, man, which is what you hope for in the NBA Finals. And they've cut it to 9. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left, just under 5 minutes. I'm hoping if I'm Dallas, I mean, obviously, a tie at the end of the half or leading would be great. But if you can get it to a 1-2 possession game, into the half, I'm happy if I'm Dallas, given where we were not too long ago.
Yeah, and we said that we need to get it to 7. I think,
Yep.
well, we's strong. We just said we think the Mavericks need to get it to 7
Right.
at the half to really feel good about the last 24 minutes, because you don't want to make a habit of trying to overcome those 20-point deficits they almost did in Game 3. And then, obviously, they blew it out in Game 4. But you don't want to fall too far behind the Celtics team. Before we get to the halftime break, make sure you pick up some of these NBA draft hats. Whether you're a Heat fan, we have Warriors. Guess what? We actually have them all. All 30 NBA teams' draft hats are on sale right now at chatsports.com/draft hats. In just a few days, 9 days to be exact, players will walk the stage and get one of these hats by whatever team calls their name. If you want to represent your team and whatever prospect gets drafted that night, I'd order them now so they can get to your crib, apartment, whatever you want to say, prior to the big day on the 26th, 9 days away. Chatsports.com/draft hats, snapbacks, flat brims, fitted, curved. They got them all. Grab yours right now, chatsports.com/draft hats. All right. Continue to hit that thumbs up button. How close are we here? We are at 87, so 13 likes away from another shot.
So I'm down, man. Let's see. Oh, not that one. I got this bottle, man. Tito's. See it right there? I'm down to drink, man. I'm down to have a drink. We got to get that like total.
We're close. We're close.
We're 11 likes away.
We're 11 likes. We picked up 2 more.
Oh, man.
Chicken French from Raider Sancho. Sancho, I'll be back in Rochester in 5 weeks. Let's see here. Let's see if I could. I think it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 6 weeks. That's a bummer. Thought it was 5. Another 6 weeks to go.
You know. It'll be here before you know it.
Actually, yeah, because the next 2.5 weeks are going to go by so quickly with the draft and free agency and such. So
we are 7 likes away now. So
need the Heat fans to step up. 67 people watching, only 33 likes. That's embarrassing. Chat Sports has done a fantastic job, Cullen.
They really have.
106 people watching, 60 likes. That's more than 50% rate. That's all we asked for. Heat report just at 50%. But let's get it up. Let's get it up. Let's get it pumping in here. Let's get it up in here. All right, we're back. 9-point game, under 5 minutes to go in the half. Derek White has it. Starting lineup for the Celtics, but swap Jason Tatum for Sam Hauser. Brown drives inside, stripped out of bounds. It will stay with the Celtics on the baseline.
Giving credit to Gafford on the block there. Either way, great active hands there by the big man.
2 likes away from a shot. Who are going to be the two? Horford gets it to Derek White. Quick release corner triple. No good. How about Sam Hauser getting another opportunity for the Celtics? And then he'll launch a corner 3. That doesn't go. That would have been a Sam Hauser freaking key moment there.
Yes.
How about the Mavericks actually shooting more efficiently from the field than the Celtics? It's just that the Celtics have taken way more shots. Gafford inside, stripped out of bounds. It will stay with Dallas on the baseline. Hey, we got to 101 likes. Cullen, time for you to take a shot.
As you will.
You've got the Tito's. I've got the 1800.
Yep, that I do.
Doncic inbounds PJ Washington. Washington drives, stops, leans in. Layup is no, it is good, but he traveled with it. Turnover.
Ugh.
Let's watch the replay. Did he try? Oh, shuffle. So they called it on the initial shuffle because the step through was clean.
Yes, it was.
Oh, we got a zone. The Celtics had struggled with a zone against Miami last year in the playoffs. Did well against it in the first round this year. The Mavericks go to a defensive zone, and then Jaylen Brown misses a layup. Doncic tries to get a quick midi on the other end and comes up a bit short. And now here come the C's. Derek White out to Hauser. Now to Brown. Crisp ball movement for Boston. Drop off pass to Horford. He's harassed by Gafford. Stripped in the corner. 8 to go. Horford driving. And barrels his way in for a layup. Lead back to double digits with 3.5 to go.
Man, oh man. Al Horford abusing Daniel Gafford on that end.
Doncic, loose ball. Throws it out of bounds. The hounding defense of Jaylen Brown and Derek White. A little too much for Luka Doncic.
It's his third turnover of the game. Very careless with the basketball there. I know he was trying to get it out quick, but didn't even look at Kyrie, who was trying to get the ball to.
How much do you think these tickets cost for front row or courtside, by the way?
Oh, that's easily 5 figures and way more than my salary.
You think 5?
I think 5, yeah. I think like top level, like right next to the bench or something, 5, yes. Like absolutely at its peak.
I'd love to know what courtside tickets for this. You think it's $10K for one ticket?
I think so. For, again, like
actually,
score table.
I guess I could buy that because I've seen NBA regular season games where those tickets are like $2.5 grand.
Yeah.
So it's like this is the finals, I guess.
I don't know.
What's the issue here? We stoppage and play. We've already had 2 timeouts.
Let's see. Well, again, these are resale value.
Yeah.
Do you want to guess how much? And this is according to Boston.com.
Well, you're stunned by the number.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go 16,000.
More.
It's more.
Try 6 figures.
Stop.
The most expensive ticket available as of Monday afternoon, according to Ticket IQ, was, hold on to your wallets, $311,600.
No, see, that's not possible. I'm being dead serious.
That's resale,
though. No, yeah, I don't care. That's not possible.
That's what it says.
I don't care if you're freaking Jeff Bezos. I don't think $311K would ever be sold.
Yeah, that's what Boston.com says, according to them.
All right, we'll talk real basketball now. Tatum, great pass inside. Drew Holiday lays it up and in. It's to a 13-point game. Can the Mavs go on a little 7-0 spurt here to close the half and get it to an 8 to 6-point game? They're down 13 with 2.5. PJ Washington driving, turns it over, and here come the Celtics. Jaylen Brown out and running to the rack, lays it up and in. It's now a 15-point game. Jason Kidd trusting PJ Washington to handle the ball is psycho work. Drew Holiday hits the deck on a great spin move. Josh Green corner 3, and he knocks it down. He's 3 for 3 from 3.
He is. He is absolutely shooting the lights out. What is this? It says the cheapest of Game 5 is $1,700.
Ooh, Derek White got absolutely crushed in the head.
Oh, no. I want to see that.
Face to pavement here.
Man, oh man.
Then we got a tie on the floor to 10 to an injured. Oh, is that it? Look at that. That's Amir Johnson, by the way.
Shout out.
Old school backup center for the Duke Blue Devils. Do we play the game at halftime?
We could. Not opposed.
I'm addicted to the game. It's my favorite game.
It's a good game.
Great game.
I'm not gonna lie.
Call it Stump Rolly.
Yeah. Interesting.
All right, 12-point game, exactly 2 minutes to go in the first half. How does this half close? It will ultimately decide who wins this game. Jaylen Brown, 3 is good. Jason Tatum with a terrific pass, finding the open shooter who knocks it down.
Up to 9 assists so far in this first half. Jason Tatum finding everybody.
Kyrie Irving misses a layup. Drew Holiday rebound. Sees, looking to extend. That is a carry. I can't believe that was not called. Jaylen Brown in the corner, working on Doncic. Gets to the free throw line, hangs, out to White, corner 3. Uh-oh! The lead's 18, and this one could be close to over.
12-3
Another run by the Celtics at the end of the quarter.
It's killing the Mavs, man.
Luka to the rim, layup, good. Just battled his way all the way to the rack. 16-point game with 1 minute to go in the period.
Good Lord. And now Tatum slows things down for Boston.
Tatum, he lobs inside the Brown. Brown out to White. White lost it. Kyrie steals it, saves it to Jaylen Brown. They're going to say a fresh shot clock here.
I guess they're saying that he had possession there.
I don't agree with that, but either way.
That is Doncic's second personal.
Foul, and Luka Doncic will send Jaylen Brown to the line.
As Irving did go a little crowd surfing there. It looks like everyone's okay. Great effort, though, by Irving. This game, like you said, Rolly, is teetering on disaster.
I think it's already past disaster. I mean, they could play a good, strong second half, but do we think they're going to overcome a 16-point deficit? And that's at probably bare minimum after these 2 free throws in the second half? I don't.
Tend to agree.
I don't at all. Brown misses the free throw, so they'll stay at 17 at most here. Ooh, see, this fires me up. Upcoming national TV schedule. We no longer have only NBA games. We're talking draft, baby. Yeah, I got to be honest. This sucks that this game is really not that close right now, and it also sucks that I guess I'm not going to say it, but my Heat fans know what I was going to say. Doncic about to turn it over, finds a trailing P.J. Washington. They needed that, and it doesn't go.
They cannot shoot to save their life.
P.J. Washington's been horrific. It's a 17-point lead for the C's. See if this stays or if it only goes up. Tatum, pull-up 3, left wing. That is a capstone on this one. It is a 20-point lead, 64-44. Doncic brings it up. They need a basket bad. Doncic to the rim, fouled and won. That is as big as a basket to convert or change a 20-point lead to 17 as you will find in NBA history.
Tatum sidesteps over Doncic, never a doubt. And he's feeling himself, man.
Know what I want to say. Just not going to say it.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
This is so bad, man.
See if Doncic can get the 3-point play to get this a 17-point game. But, I mean, 4 seconds is a long time. I'm not putting it past Boston to score here. Doncic has got 9 points, 6 boards, 4 assists. And he misses the free throw. Rebound, Pritchard, who comes in, a half-court specialist.
Shut the fuck up. He hit it again.
He made it.
He hit it again.
I'm not kidding. Peyton
He
Pritchard.
hit it again. The man we didn't even think would see the floor comes in, and of course, the end of the quarter, drains a 48-foot three-point jumper.
Are you kidding me?
Those are 2 of his 3 field goals this series. Have been from 30-plus feet. Oh, it's over. Oh, it's so over. It is so over.
That is the most stunning thing. I don't even know what to say, Cullen.
It's over. That's all you can say. It's over.
He comes in for the first time all game for the final 4 seconds and makes a half-court shot. Oh, my goodness. Cullen.
Yeah.
He made a couple garbage shots in Game 4, but there was a point in the series where Peyton Pritchard was 1 of 19 from the field, and his only make was a half-quarter at the end in Game 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Listen, I know you said that I'm going to have to say it at the end of the night. I'll say it right now. The Boston Celtics are your 2024 NBA champions. There's no way Dallas comes back.
I can't believe what I just watched, Colin.
That was insane. That was insane. Because I saw that he was shooting it. And there was just no fucking way. It's over.
They folded.
It's so
Cool.
over.
I have never.
They quit in the finals game.
It's so over.
I have never been more stunned from a shot go in my entire life than that.
I knew it. The second he went up, I knew it was going in.
Coop, this is
Both called it.
this is the performance that I expected in Game 4. So it's like, well, you guys were down 3-0. You guys just roll over. I don't know why you rolled over now.
Yeah.
I mean, congratulations, you didn't get swept.
Maybe that's why.
Like, oh my God.
Wow.
It's over.
Monty 2K, good point, man. If this doesn't motivate Pat Riley to make a fucking change to the Miami Heat, then nothing will. David says, chug some beer. Let's flash the super chat menu,
Yeah,
Colin.
I got you.
Also, when you get a chance after you flash that, can you just grab the protein bar I have in the refrigerator?
Sure, man.
Thanks. This is our super chat menu. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah. So if you are someone who wants to party, if you're a Celtics fan, we could party, I guess. If you want to just hang out and have fun on a Monday night, thank you. This is the place to do it. Super chat menu. Any super chat gets on screen. You have a thought, comment, concern, question. $10 is 5 push-ups. $20 gets you into the Heat Hall of Fame and a shot of tequila. $50 a beer bong race. And how about this? We're going to play a game during halftime. Name a random current NBA player, and I have to guess the college. If I guess the college incorrectly, I'll take a shot of tequila. Only during halftime.
Okay.
If you super chat a player and I get it wrong, 2 shots.
I'll split them with you. How about that?
Okay.
So, if you all want to get in those NBA players, I can't believe that this is. I'm still just dumbfounded.
First time ever trying one of these protein bars. The most protein bar of all time. It tastes like straight protein. Which is fine if you don't mind the taste.
Keon Ellis.
Alabama. I love Keon Ellis at Alabama. He's so good.
Daquan McKnight, Jimmy Butler.
Marquette.
He said it, so. Oh, man.
Keon Ellis is a dog. Good player for Sacramento, by the way. He's really developed himself into a good player. Second round pick, I believe.
Yeah.
He might have been a UDFA, but I think he was taken in the second round.
Yeah.
FW, I'm with you, brother.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Brax talks says, where's Barefoot on Celtics today?
Yeah. We're over here just, man.
Attaboy, Sancho. I'm eating some chicken French.
Have to get it from the source.
For real.
I'm just so dumbfounded, man. Yeah,
I can't believe that Pritchard shot one of them.
Get those.
Yeah,
get those
start
names
naming
in.
some random NBA players that we can
Yeah.
have fun during halftime.
Yeah. Like I said, you can super chat, or if you just want to have some fun for free.
As I said, super chat, if I get it wrong, is 2 shots. Any, just in the chat would be 1, if you guys stump me. Kiel and Ellis was a good first guess. That kind of just shows you I know a good amount of where people went to college.
Yes. Freaking hope so. You are an NBA guy here, so.
I mean, Keon Ellis is a sweat play, though. Like, I knew that right away. Brax talk, man. If you're that horny, just go over to Celtics today.
Jeez, man. Let's see. Let's see here. What about Jordan Walsh?
Is that someone who's some commented?
No, I'm commenting.
Oh.
I'm gonna try to get this started. He is
Arkansas.
Arkansas. There you go.
Good ball player.
Yeah. Good
He's
one.
a rookie.
Yeah. Let's see. Those names down below.
Yeah, come on, guys. Give me some names. It's got better as it went on.
Jimmy Butler in Space Jam. Well,
Appreciate the effort, Aaron. Corey Kispert. That would be a Gonzaga Bulldog.
shout out, shout out. Like I said, y'all gotta really go deep in your bag here. Throw some names in. We got Rolly the first time we did this.
Joseph says Ant-Man, Georgia.
Yeah.
My 2K says, call me crazy, but Pat watching this house right now. I don't know. I don't think that has anything to do with it. Jordan says our Reddit is in shambles right now. LOL.
LeVar Ball.
It's Codis' LeVar Ball. Unfortunately, he's not a current NBA player. I don't think any Heat players are going to be in Space Jam 3. They probably shouldn't make another Space Jam.
They really should. They really should.
I don't really do Reddit. Do you do Reddit, Cullen?
I mean, I'll like use it if I need to, but like I don't like actively go on there every day. But I know what the website is.
Well, yeah, obviously I know what the website is.
But yeah,
But
going into the near depths of everything.
because like he says, the Heat Reddit thread is in shambles right now. Like, what could possibly be going on in there?
It's basically like, have you ever seen like a Reddit thread or anything? It's basically just like a community like thread post that's just like people talking about the game. Like you can use like the Reddit whatever. Shabazz Muhammad.
Oh, that's easy. UCLA.
UCLA.
Mo Wagner, Michigan.
Yep. But basically, you just kind of post in there, and it's just a bunch of people just talking in the space about the game or whatever, and they post memes and like all the other bullshit. Caruso. from
Ooh,
Minnesota.
good one. Texas A&M. I'm not happy with how long it took me to answer that. So I'm going to fire off 2 tweets here. I'm taking the perfect opportunity to do one of my Roy McIlroy jokes.
Okay.
So I paint Pritchard. And then when it's the official title one, I'm tweeting out the video. DeLon Wright. Oh, that's a good one. Utah. Kyle Korver. Creighton.
Bang, bang.
You guys are. I will say this: you guys are giving decent names here. You're not giving me layup ones.
Yeah.
Like DeLon Wright's Utah's kind of sweaty. Kyle Korver's kind of sweaty. He's also not a current player, so that would not qualify.
Like Luke.
Like Luke Ridenour is not a current player.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Luke was a Dookie though. I don't know if actually I'm curious on that. I don't know if I'm right. I don't think I'm right on that.
I don't think he is.
Luke Ridenour. Ooh, he was an Oregon Duck.
Yeah.
Did not see that one coming.
Pacific Northwest legend. Chris Middleton from It's Coda.
Ooh. Ooh.
Chris Middleton.
Wow. That might be a stunner.
I got it pulled up right here.
Oh, I see two good ones. I have two answers back. Duncan's at Austin Reeves. We had this one last time. Started his career at Wichita State, then went to Oklahoma. Anthony Gill is also a good one, but he was a Virginia Cavalier.
Yeah.
He was really good at Virginia, too.
You're going to laugh at this answer, but go ahead. Whenever you guess Chris Middleton.
So, I have an idea. I don't think it's right. I think he went to a random-ass school. But I also have where I think he went in terms of if he went to a normal school. Like, for some reason, I think he's an Aggie of Texas A&M, but I don't feel like he is.
Got to guess, though, Rolly.
I'll answer Aaron again with Doug McDermott. That's another Creighton Blue Jay.
Yeah.
I think I don't like this. I am going to say Texas A&M.
He is a Texas A&M Aggie.
I'm right?
You are right.
Yeah, let's go. Bang job. Let's go. So when he said it, you're going to think I'm lying. The first thing I thought of was Texas A&M. But I was kind of sticking my guess with myself, and I was like, I don't know if it is Texas A&M. But that's why you always stick with your gut. That's why you always stick with your gut.
We get Austin Reeves already?
Yeah. Tony Snell, interesting. I actually think I do know where he went to school. If this might be an all-time sweat, Tony Snell.
Tony Snell.
Can I give you two answers and you'll count both because it's one of these two, and I'll guarantee it's one of these two.
What the hell? Hold on.
Ian White, Landry Shamet, good one. Also Wichita State Shocker.
Go ahead. Give me your Tony Snell guesses.
So my first one is UNLV, and I think it's not UNLV. That's a dagger. My other one was going to be San Diego State.
It's not that one either.
Oh, really?
New Mexico.
Fuck, I knew it was one of those Western schools. All right, I don't even think Tony Snell's a active player anymore, but I'll still take a shot.
Yeah.
Cam Reddish, Duke. Come on.
Landry Shamet.
I answered Wichita State.
Okay. I didn't hear if you did. Duncan gave you a few.
They're all UConn.
Oh, they're all UConn.
Yeah, he's just flexing that they're all national champions from a year ago.
Oh, okay.
DeQuan McKnight says, should we bring Max Strus back? If you get him back in a Donovan Mitchell or a trade where you also get him, I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't complain. Quinn Grimes. He is a Houston Cougar. Houston Cougar. The Cougs. Go Cougs. Oh my God, the Mets are so good.
Kevon Looney.
UCLA. Loondog was a good player, man. Loonbug's a good player.
Oh, yeah.
Good. DeQuan, I answered the Max Strus question. We need Strus. Is that true?
Wow. You know how, like, all the people change their profile pics? Coop's already unchanged it.
I told him that was the kiss of death.
Yeah.
I told him that was the kiss of death. I actually always thought the Celtics were going to win this game, and then as soon as I saw that he switched his profile picture, I told him, you killed the Mavericks. Yeah. Herb Jones, Alabama. He won Defensive Player of the Year at Alabama. He's very good. I never understood why he won the second round. Never understood that. Raider Sancho says, what high school did you go to? I went to Hilton High School, Raider Sancho. Oh, Hilton Cadets. It's Coda says, DeMar DeRozan. USC Trojan.
Yep.
Rui Hachimura. We actually did this one last stream as well, but Gonzaga Bulldog.
Who is the worst NBA player? Quan asks.
Who is the worst NBA player?
Yeah. Thanasis Antetokounmpo.
No, I actually don't think he's that bad.
Worst one.
The worst player. I'm actually convinced right now it's Patty Mills, and that's going to be a biased Heat answer. But I was forced to watch Patty Mills play 15 to 20 minutes in the playoffs, and that just scarred me for life. Like, Patty Mills is he was a really good rotation and backup point guard for the Spurs and late 2010s, but the last 3 years he is so old he can't defend me like so bad.
Moses Brown from Rolly's Neckbeard.
Is that even a player that's still in the NBA?
Let me see, actually. But also JT Thor.
JT Thor is a good one. I'm pretty sure that's Auburn.
Moses Brown is in the NBA. We'll get back to JT Thor. Or here.
Anthony Bennett went to UNLV. That's a Rebel.
Okay, JT Thor, you said what was your guess?
Auburn.
You said Auburn. That is correct.
Yeah.
So do you know Moses Brown?
I don't even know who this I don't even know who this person is. This is very similar to the one that got me last time.
It probably would be. He went to a high-profile school.
What school? He went to a high-profile. What team does he currently play for? Is he on the Trailblazers?
He is.
Okay, then I know who this is now. But I still don't know where he went to school. Give me Kansas State.
No.
Okay, I didn't expect that to go.
UCLA.
Really?
Moses Brown.
I don't remember his ass there at all.
7'2".
Trey Mann.
Wait, was this the guy? Hold on, was this the guy?
Trey Mann was a Florida Gator.
Was Moses Brown the guy? Remember, he had to like head down. His teammate came up and like did that to him.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
All right, that's one last shot, and we are back in the second half, so the game is done.
Yep. Also, just one final note.
I'll say this though: Super Chat's the rest of the game. You wanted Super Chat a player. It'll be worth 2 shots if I get it wrong. Yeah. Daniel Gafford to the rim. He smokes a layup. This game's so done, dude.
It has never been more Jover.
Missed shot from Tatum. I don't even know what I could what can the Mavericks do to get back in this game?
Not have Derrick Jones Jr. be their leading scorer.
Yeah, Luka fadeaway bucket.
It has never been.
Ooh, we got a $2 Super Chat. That's worth 2 shots if I get it wrong, but I know I won't get it wrong.
Oh, so I gotta make this one.
Is it not gonna? Is not pulling?
No.
Cullen, this has never happened, so I am curious. We might have to sync up with Sam about this because I've never had this issue, and that's been what, 5 times, all 5 times now. $2 Super Chat. He asked Jalen Duren. He was a Memphis Tiger, played for Penny Hardaway in the crew. He's actually really good for them. 21-point game after Luka missed a 3. Tatum isolating on Daniel Gafford, and Daniel Gafford just bear hugged him. That was quite the play. Quite the play. I can't believe that was such an odd thing. Like, Daniel Gafford just bear hugged him. Derek White, step back 3. Oh, my God.
It's never been more over.
We're going to be forced to watch 24 minutes of a smooch fest.
Pretty much. But there's the Super Chat right there. Shout out to you, it's Coda.
Gafford foul out on the baseline. This sucks.
It's bad, man. It's another 3 by Al Horford. It's a 25-point ball game. And that is Jaylen Brown's 3rd personal.
This game sucks.
It sucks so bad.
This has been the worst NBA Finals in my lifetime. My lifetime.
Yep.
Even when the Golden State Warriors were just skull-fucking the Cavs. Though a decent amount of those games were competitive. Yeah, Logan's Lab, this entire series has sucked. Entire series. Entire series. Oh. We got a first time, long time caller, Hawkin. Does Tyler Smith deserve this championship? No. Irving's at the line. He makes the first. Yeah, I actually agree with you, the inside the edge. This is actually the entire postseason in the NBA. Terrible this year. The best series was
Knicks
Sixers round 1.
Yeah. It's been bad, man.
The NBA has never been more cooked as a product. We're going to get another NBA Finals game where the benches are emptied. But, like, what is even the point of emptying the bench, actually, in these games? You don't need to play another one.
Good question.
Might as well just leave your guys on the court and let them enjoy this, soak up the moment. Al Horford fouled inside. He'll go to the line. I Like Turtles is back. What's up, I Like Turtles?
It has never been more over.
Yeah, the Anthony Edwards little storyline was cool, I guess, when everyone tried to crown him the next Michael Jordan.
Yeah. And this has just been a thorough butt kicking.
This is just an ass kicking, man.
Yeah.
Even though Game 3 technically was close because of the comeback, the Celtics have led, I think, by 20 in all 4 of their wins. Am I right on that or wrong on that? What was Game 2 score? They what? Missed free throw, but they get the offensive rebound. The Mavericks, I've never seen a team quit more. Layup inside. Yeah, this is so bad.
Was the final score of Game 2?
Yes. I can't believe that what I'm watching.
I think they lost by 7, 105-98.
Did the Celtics lead by 20 in that game though?
They may have during the game.
No one was decently close, I guess, throughout.
I don't know. Just want to remind you guys that draft season's coming up. Nic Rohloff, our head guy here of draft coverage at Chat Sports, he's going to be live for both round 1 and round 2 of the NBA draft. And we got some hats for you. We got some Warriors, Heats hats, flat bill, curve bill, everything you could want for all 30 NBA teams. If you use the link down below, chatsports.com/draft hats. Make sure you get yourself one today. I mean, honestly, they're pretty cool looking, man. Depending on wherever you're rooting for, whether you're a Mavs fan, a Celtics fan, a Heat fan, a Warriors fan, whatever, just get them at chatsports.com/draft hats. Don't miss out, man.
By the way, that game that we were referencing, the largest lead they ever had was 14.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, these NBA finals have just been horrible. I mean, it's terrible. This entire NBA playoffs have been bad, man.
Not been great.
Oh, brother. The fact that I got to watch another 21 minutes of this game is so sickening to me. Sickening.
Very true. Where are we at likes-wise? Trying to do the math in my head. We're at 123.
123 would be correct.
If we get up to 150, take a shot. Make sure you hit the like button.
Has anyone ever had no cow protein bars? I had it for the first time during halftime. First couple bites were iffy, very protein. I told you, very proteiny. You could just taste the protein. But as it kept on going on, it wasn't that bad. It's got pretty good macros. 200 calories, 20 grams of protein. Whenever you get 10 grams of protein per 100 calories, it's pretty ideal. 4 net carbs when you subtract the fiber and sugar alcohol. I mean, it's not terrible. Let me know if anyone ever had one. I mean, like, I don't even know what to talk about. Like, I'm being dead serious. Like, this game sucks. Who wants to talk about a 26-point game blowout in the finals?
In which the Celtics are going to be crowned.
I'm still not saying it.
Well,
You're doing it.
Get my warm-up in. Because I'm going to say it here in about 21 minutes of game time.
Yeah. Get ready for those calls. Clip it to your reel.
Oh, man.
Hawkins says, you don't actually think Tua is getting $55 million a year, though, for real? No, he is. He definitely is. Yeah, man. Whether he deserves it or not, he is. Donnie's never had the protein bar. I mean, I never even heard of the protein bar until earlier today. I was looking to try to go get some barbells because I ordered a 12-pack of barbell protein bars, and they didn't come in yet. But I knew I needed a protein bar during the stream today. Kyrie Irving, 3, no good. At least we don't have to do Thursdays.
It's true.
It's actually kind of bad. I wanted to do Thursdays because I'm going to be going out on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Shit.
Vinny,
I'm with you, man. Vinny, I'm being dead serious. I am a massive NBA guy. Cullen can, I think, attest to that. I watch a lot of NBA basketball. If I was not doing this right now, this game would have been off 15 minutes ago. Luka missed 3. Josh Green, offensive rebound, putback. Like, I'm not kidding. Look, I can recognize when it's over. There's no point to watch the rest of this game. Al Horford, 3, no good. Maybe the Mavs got to run. And listen, they almost came back from 20 in Game 3, but I don't anticipate that happening again.
Yeah.
Doncic, step back, mid-range shot, no good, especially when Luka and Kyrie can't buy a basket.
Well, look, you know there's going to be a report coming out about how serious Luka's injury was like a day after this game.
What the hell is happening?
Bodies are hitting the floor.
What a board by Kyrie. Outlet to Josh Green. I see someone ask who's my finals MVP. I think, unfortunately, I have to vote Jason Tatum. Kyrie, fadeaway midi, that's tough. Good bucket there. Unfortunately, because Jaylen Brown kind of threw up a stinker tonight, too, I think. What's his numbers, Colin? You want to read off Jaylen Brown's numbers?
Yeah, I got you. He's 6 of 14 from the field. He's got 15 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 3 fouls.
I'm telling you, Tatum's going to win it because even though it might be the worst finals MVP of all time. Luka misses an open 3. That's my new tired wired. Tired, Jason Tatum is washed and he sucks. Wired, he's the worst finals MVP in history, which is hard to top Andre Iguodala, to be honest. It's hard to top Andre Iguodala's finals MVP. Jaylen Brown, 3, no good. Drew Holiday, you want a real talk about who's been maybe the most important player? Drew Holiday. Defensively, getting offensive rebounds, this is a foul. Yeah, Luka Doncic just bear hugs.
Yep.
Victoria says, do you think the Celtics threw Game 4 on purpose? No. It's not a thing.
It's just hard, man.
See, here's like Porzingis back in. He's fouled immediately.
I mean,
I could actually get behind voting Drew Holiday for MVP.
Maybe. He did kind of have kind of lackluster, what was it, Game 3, Game 4? Like, I really don't feel like he did much in Dallas.
No. He was terrific in both the games in Boston, though. Yeah. Jaylen Brown drive out to Tatum. Tatum will launch a 3 at the end of the shot clock. Almost banked it in. Rebound, Derek White. I mean, they want it. I mean, obviously they want it, but the Mavericks' energy and effort has been so embarrassing.
Yes.
Irving, good pass up to Josh Green. You want to know someone who showed up to play today?
Josh Green.
Josh Green. 4-3 of the day for Josh Green. Can you, if you want to make this weigh in on the fly, who's your Finals MVP?
Yep. Here, give me a sec.
I mean, the Mavericks are on a 7-0 run. It's a 19-point game. Like, what would you say they need to get it to like make you think there's a chance? 14 or 12 going into the fourth quarter?
I mean, even then, it's pushing it.
Drew Holiday pull up mid-range shot, good.
Ba-doom.
Put 2024 before finals to try to get it to go down.
I just realized.
Perfect. Well, Doncic gets an and one inside. He got by Porzingis and then was able to hang and finish. So if he makes the free throw, it's going to be an 18-point game. But let me know, who's your 2024 NBA Finals MVP? Assuming this score holds, who should get MVP from the Celtics? Doncic free throw, good. Is that his first free throw?
That's a great question. Let me look it up.
He was 0 for 3
and makes,
at one point.
You are correct. He's 1 of 4.
He's 1 of 4. Interesting. 5 minutes to go in the quarter. Down 18. I don't know. You win the last 5 minutes by 6. You go into the final quarter down 12. Like, I'm not going to rule it out there. Oh, my God. Jaylen Brown just tried to end Derek Lively's career, but he got blocked. Doncic out in transition. He loses the ball, and now Celtics have numbers. 3-on-2. Tatum to the rack. Fouled, and he'll be heading to the line for 2. Jay the Fox says Jaylen Brown. Monty 2K says nobody. Axie says Tatum. Aaron says Drew Holiday.
I think they're going to give it to Tatum. I don't know if I necessarily agree with it, but
I agree. I think Jason Tatum's going to get it, and I don't think he's the most deserving. He might be the first Finals MVP of all time to shoot sub 40% from the field. I think there's one game he shot above 40% in this series.
be an interesting stat to look up.
I will say Jaylen Brown's defense has been really impressive. Holy shit, Derek White chipped his tooth earlier when his head hit the ground.
Ugh.
Tatum goes 2 for 2 at the line. You know who subbed in for the first time today? Tim Hardaway Jr. Can he provide a spark for Dallas down 20? Irving driving on Hauser. Pull-up mid-range shot is no good. His struggles continue. Jay the Fox says, am I going to watch the Panthers game tomorrow? I'm actually not. I'll admit that. I'm a fraud. Some of you might know I am a New York Mets fan, and they are playing the Texas Rangers in Texas. Jason Tatum just misses a point-blank layup. So it's the only 2 games the entire year where I can watch the Mets in person the next 2 days. So I will be watching those games in Arlington. Luka Doncic got downhill and laid it up and in. 18-point game with 4 minutes to go.
Man, oh man. All right, so I got Tatum's stats here. He shot 40%, technically both in Game 3 and in Game 4.
Exactly 40%?
Well, in Game 3, he shot 42.3. In Game 4, he shot exactly 40%.
Okay. What about the other 2?
He shot 27.3% in Game 2, and he shot 37.5% in Game 1.
Can you rattle off the numbers? I want to see what he's shooting for the series.
Okay, so not including this game.
Just give me shot attempts in all 4 games.
Yep, give me a sec. Sorry, I'm like doing this math in my head.
No, you just give me. I had a calculator.
64. So 64 shot attempts.
Okay.
And then he had, what was it? 20. He's 27 to 64. whatever that is.
So he's shooting 42%. That can't be right.
6 plus 6 is 12, 11. That's 23 plus 4 is 27. Right?
But how is he shooting 42% in the series if he's gone 27, 37, 42, and 40? That's not possible.
Yeah, 48, 54, 64. Oh, it's 74 attempts.
That will do it. 27 of 74.
Not a math major, folks.
I think this would legitimately be the worst final. This is what he would shoot. He's coming into this game. I don't know what he's shooting today.
Yeah.
But through 4 games, Jason Tatum was shooting 36.4% from the field.
Yeah.
That would have to be the worst shooting percentage from a Finals MVP in history.
He's shooting 7 of 16 today so far.
So
he's shooting
still
43.
So he's about like 43, 44. So I don't even think that would be good enough to put him above 40%. Like,
yeah. Ugh.
Like he's been great in his playmaking, but a sub 40% Finals MVP. What are we doing here?
Yep.
And he's been good playmaking, and he's been decent defensively, but he's still the 4th best defensive player on his team.
Yeah.
Behind Drew, Jaylen Brown, and Derek White. Like,
I agree.
I think that Jason Tatum will get the vote to win Finals MVP. But I think it is an absolute joke that he will win Finals MVP.
Agree.
Absolute joke. Jay the Fox says, Nick, our team's allowed to talk to the free agents tomorrow. Only their own. Only their own. So new rule in the CBA, the day after the NBA Finals, teams are allowed to negotiate with their own free agents. Okay. So what does that mean? Tyrese Maxey, who is a restricted free agent with the Philadelphia 76ers, will likely be signing a Supermax contract in the next 48 hours.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, for us Heat fans, the Heat would be able to re-sign Caleb Martin, Haywood Highsmith, DeLon Wright, if they so choose to. Now, I don't think they will, and I think those players will test for agency, but they could technically re-sign them. That's different. You still used to, prior to this year, you would still have to wait till the free agency period to start. But starting now, as soon as tomorrow hits, you can re-sign your own guys.
So Tatum's numbers, I got them pulled up here, like the actual official. So he's averaging 20 points per game. He's averaging 6.3 assists, 7.8 assists, 90% from the free throw line, 29% from 3, 36.5% from the field, as we just calculated.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a positive. I'll be fascinated to see who doesn't hit free agency because they re-sign. Now, I imagine a lot of teams are going to hit the open or a lot of players are going to hit the open market, but I'm intrigued to see which players re-sign. Like Tyrese Maxey's a no-brainer to re-sign. Like Obi Toppin's an interesting one. I know Heat fans have been interested in Obi Toppin. I'm interested in Obi Toppin for Miami. But, like, he's a restricted free agent. Did the Pacers just lock him up on a 2-year, like, $8 million deal per year, like 2 for 16 total? Maybe.
Wouldn't hate it. Would not hate it.
But like I said, that for Miami, Highsmith, DeLon Wright, Caleb Martin are the 3 that are free agents. Patty Mills, too, but if they re-sign Patty Mills, I'm going to be livid. Jaylen Brown, fall away, no good. And look at Luka just get beat to the ball. He is a joke. He is. He is. I don't give a fuck. He's a joke. I get you're down 18, but if you're serious about trying to come back and win this game, you got to stop, and you just did not play one lick of trying to get a rebound. And then he got out-rebounded again by Al Horford. Al Horford just horseyed them, and they're lucky the Celtics can't make a layup right now. This is a joke from Luka. Hardaway, shoot the pail, buddy. Left wing 3. That's not going to go. He actually did probably get fouled here. Jaylen Brown, transition 3. That's a bad shot. That's a good box out. That's an over and back, yeah. Over and back on Al Horford. Dante Exum with a good box out.
It has never been.
That actually is the definition of a foul. That I'm not even going to lie. That's a flagrant foul.
Then let him land.
Like, based on the rule book, that is a flagrant foul. He gave him no space to land.
Yeah. Bang, bang.
You can no longer show Thursday Game 6 if necessary. That will not be happening. Dante Exum's at the line for 2. By the way, the worst rule in all basketball. Foul on a rebound, other team gets free throws. I know they're in the bonus.
Yeah.
It's on a rebound. They don't get free throws. Either way, it's a 17-point game with 3 minutes to go. The Mavs are 6 of 11 from the free throw line. That's not going to cut it. Tatum driving on Exum, spinning, dropping off to Horford, kicked out to Hauser. Hauser's going to have to launch at the end of the shot clock. Almost goes in, rattles down. You know what? The Celtics have really gone cold here. Like, there's a couple, like, Mavericks, couple buckets here. Luka's going to launch a deep 3, air ball. The Celtics missed their last 8 shots, and the Mavericks have maybe cut 2 points in the lead.
Yeah. Luka, 7 of 17. He's got 16 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists. Just abysmal.
Jay the Fox, absolutely, if it presents itself, because it's only really if there's certain. I can't really tell you the parameters offhand. Sam Hauser hits a little floater, but if the team that wants to sign Caleb Martin needs to do a sign and trade, then yes, absolutely, because it could get you a second-round pick like it did the Heat with Max Strus. Josh Green 3, that's no good. Yeah, so if you can get a second-round pick for any of those guys, absolutely. Chris says, how happy is Smitty? I don't even want to know. Jaylen Brown, pull-up midi, good.
We're going to have to send Rolly out the back door.
I'm not going to lie. I have strongly grown to dislike Jaylen Brown. Josh Green tried to poster Tatum. Tatum, good defense there, no good. Tatum now picks up his dribble, swings it to Horford, turned over. Doncic read it well. He's out and running in transition. Luka takes a bump, can't finish. Maxi Kleber rebound. Could have taken a layup, doesn't. Kicks it out to P.J. Washington for a corner 3, and he misses.
It's so over. It is over. I mean, they can't capitalize on opportunities. They can't hit shots. They don't want to hustle for rebounds. I mean, it is just a clinic. And now they're just going to keep putting Luka in pick and rolls.
Jaylen Brown driving out to Tatum. 3, no good. Rebound, Drew Holiday. Tatum has it again. Drives by Washington. Kicks out to Hauser. Corner 3 for Hauser. That's no good. The opportunity was there for them to make this a game. I mean,
it was.
The Celtics, I think, are shooting 2 of their last 11 shots. And the Mavericks can't score. Luka spinning on Hauser, driving, pump fake, bump, finishes. Back to a 19-point game. Celtics will hold for 1 shot, so 19-point lead for Boston heading into the 4th at bare minimum. Jaylen Brown, top of the key, 3. He's going to have to fire a 3. Brown, crossover, pull up. He didn't get that off. And that will be the end of 3 quarters. 86-67. The Celtics are 12 minutes away from immortality.
Just that's so just.
It's 4th quarter time. Put up the 4s. We got 12 minutes left in the NBA season. We won't be seeing meaningful NBA basketball for mid-October. How many months? Let's say like June to July, July to August, August to September, September to October. Oh, I guess it's only 4 months.
Yeah.
Hard to believe.
Not to mention, we will be live for Summer League. So there's that.
Yeah, if you're watching on Heat, we'll be live on Summer League.
Yes.
We will not be doing live streams on Main Chat Sports.
I don't think so. Dope. Brown,
Yeah, Jay the Fox, I've heard that as well.
Brown will be MVP if they win, says Phillips 1. I'd rather him than Tatum, to be honest. I'm going to be honest.
Where should Highsmith play next year? I'm not sure. Haywood's going to have interest. Any team that has decent amount of cap space looking for a 3-and-D guy. Be interesting.
Yeah.
Jay the Fox, I think that's the Summer League or the Summer Classic, the Summer Showdown.
Yep.
Because Summer League doesn't technically begin till the 12th, but they have that tournament prior. What did we decide? It was the 6th to the 8th we talked about, right?
6 to the 9th.
6th to the 9th?
Yeah.
Of where it's usually the Warriors, Lakers, Kings, and Heat in a little 4-team round robin out there before the real Summer League.
Yeah, man.
It's so funny that the Heat is a part of it. I love it because it's more Heat basketball for us in the offseason. But it's just hilarious that the Summer Showdown in Sacramento has 3 California teams. And then, oh, here comes a little Miami. Oh, God.
This graphic is...
Yeah, I agree, Jay Fox. We'll get to see some of the UDFA guys the Heat sign. We'll get to see if the Heat make 2 picks at 15 and 43. We'll get to see 2 of them.
Oh, man.
Oh, DC Cavalier wants me to finish my thought as to why you don't like Jaylen Brown. Fake tough guy. I love Jaylen Brown as the basketball player. He's unbelievable. Good two-way. Mm-hmm. He's really gotten better with his jump shot. Still struggles from 3 at times, but if he gets hot, he gets hot. And he's a dog. Like, I like his mentality, but he's just a fake tough guy. Like, he always, and I'll never forget when happened with Duncan Robinson in Miami. Like, that shit just always pissed me off. That always will sit wrong with me, man. He grabbed Duncan's arm and, like, whipped it. That could become a serious injury, like a dislocated shoulder. Duncan gets mad about it, and then Jaylen Brown's getting peeved off. Like, come on, man. You made a dirty play, and you're mad about someone else having an issue with it. Like, and there's just been some other instances as well where, like, he just gets up in people's grill for no reason. Like, it's disgusting work. Disgusting work, man.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie, like, how quickly do you think the starters get pulled in this quarter?
I think they play the entire quarter.
Think so?
Tom Sipes in the building. Woo! Porzingis 3, he airballs it. 19-point game. Here comes Luka Doncic. Doncic drives, fades away. No good. Offensive rebound, Lively. Putback dunk attempt is blocked by Derek White. And then Derek Lively shoved Kristaps in the back, and that's a foul.
Lively's 4th.
Not that it matters.
Yeah.
What a play by Derek White. That's an incredible block. He's given up, what, probably 6 inches height-wise? Maybe more.
At least, yeah.
What is Lively? Probably 6'11"?
Around there, yeah.
Derek White's 6'5". White driving baseline, turns it over. Stepped on the baseline. That's just an incredible block, man. Got to give credit. Credit is.
So you guys are drunk, get more alcohol tolerance. Not the case.
Yeah, I've had, I think, 4 or 5 shots. Like, I'm not drunk for sure.
I've had 1.
Like buzzed, I'd say, maybe.
I'm more annoyed, if anything, this game.
Yeah, I mean, it just sucks that when you I don't know. They love shoving Kristaps Porzingis. Another off-ball foul. P.J. Washington shoves Kristaps. Good question. Let's figure this out. Oh, this is unbelievable. ABC flashing Game 6 Thursday if necessary. That's crazy.
I mean, they're probably required to do so, but yeah, that's freaking nuts.
City of Dallas. Can we see our building, Cullen?
I think we're...
I didn't see it.
I think we're on the other side.
Can you look up what Derek White's wingspan is?
I will in just a second.
Drew Holiday, airball 3. Rebound fought 4. This will be a shot clock violation.
Derek White is 6 foot 7.5 inches wingspan.
Really? That's pretty small. How tall is he? 6'4"?
Derek White officially measured in at 6'4.5" in shoes.
So it's like, okay, so it's a +4 wingspan. It's probably 6, so he's probably only like 6'3" and 3/4 without shoes. So it's a good wingspan. It's not a small wingspan. I actually just for some reason thought it would be like 6'8", 6'9". Like I thought he was a little bit of a demigod.
I feel like his vertical may be sneaky because he does jump.
Oh, he's got bunnies. He's got bunnies for sure.
Yeah.
Matthew P. fan asks, how tall am I? I am 6'2", with shoes. 6'1" without shoes, if we're going NBA Combine style. Missed shot inside. There's been no scoring in this quarter through the first 2 minutes. Jaylen Brown hands it off to Tatum and sets an illegal screen, so no scoring will continue through 2 minutes.
Put-um.
I am 6'2".
Put-um.
Irving, right wing, swings it over to Doncic. Luka drives baseline, stops, kind of no man's land, kicks it all the way around. It's going to be a P.J. Washington triple. No good. Rebound, Doncic, tipped out of bounds by Holiday, and it'll stay with Dallas. The Wordler is back. What's up? It's I Love Bread on a different account. All right. Luka turnover.
That's insane.
Oh, no turnover. P.J. Washington saves it. Gets it up to Kyrie. Irving, sidestep 3. No good.
Dallas has missed their last 12 shot attempts.
How bad has Kyrie Irving been in the city of Boston? He can try to deny it as much as he wants. There is just no way that the Boston Celtics crowd didn't get in his head. He's been horrific in this stadium. Jaylen Brown drives, drop off to Porzingis, slammed home. Back to a 21-point lead, and the Mavericks are going to call a timeout.
As it is a 21-point game in Boston. Man, oh man. We're going to take a quick break here, but what you should not take a break from is shopping at chatsports.com/drafthats for this draft season. Our boy Nic Rohloff, he's going to be covering the draft from start to finish. And why not rep some gear that, supports your favorite team while you're watching? You can support with a flat bill, curve bill, all 30 NBA teams. When you go to chatsports.com/drafthats, make sure you're hooked up today. Pretty simple.
Get yours today.
Bang, bang.
Is there a Bucks hat, the Wordler? There is. We'll throw that link in the live chat when you have the chance, Cullen.
Yep, I got
and you can click on it and then just look for the Mavs or the Bucks one up there. We are also 7 likes away from another shot tequila.
I can take a shot.
If you haven't hit the thumbs up icon yet, hit it. Hit it.
You've had all the fun. I need a little bit.
Matthew P. fan says, who's the first going to be, or pick in the draft going to be? Honestly, it could be a couple guys. I think the 3 guys that it's most likely to be, like I'd be willing to bet it's one of these 3 guys, but no one knows for sure. We'll probably know it the day of. Like either Shams or Woj will have a report probably earlier in the day, but it's going to be either Alex Sarr, who's a forward/center from France, but he played last year in the Australian League. Zachary Risa-Cher, who's also a Frenchman, and then Donovan Clingan, the center from UConn. One of those 3 guys is likely going to be the first overall pick, barring a trade. Now, there are rumors out there that the Hawks are open to trading down from the first overall pick. If they do that, that will obviously throw a wrench into things, but if they stay at 1, I'm going to be willing to bet it's one of those 3 guys. DC says, I appreciate you guys live. Believe it or not, I'm watching the game. I'm just following the score by watching you should take a break. You guys live chat. Yeah, I mean, that's the best way to watch us, in my opinion. You have the game on screen so you can watch what's happening, but mute it and then turn us on a side tablet or phone and hang out, chat with the people in chat, commentate with us. We do live play-by-play commentary analysis. Like, we're obviously not getting paid like some of the big guys at ESPN are getting paid, but if I'm going to be honest, I think this broadcast crew that ESPN's throwing out there stinks. That's not even unbiased because, like, I would have never said that about Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen, and Mark Jackson. But, yeah, I think Doris Burke, Mike Breen, and JJ Redick stink. So, I think it would be more entertaining, honestly. All right, them showing Bronny James in the draft promo, that's disgusting work.
You knew it was going to happen, though.
I don't hate Doris Burke because I never would say I hate someone because I don't think they do a good job on a broadcast crew. But I will say I don't think Doris Burke is good at her job.
You're not alone on that.
The sad part is I actually think she used to be really good. I don't know what happened. Like when I was in middle school and high school, so mid 2010s, late 2010s, I thought she was good. But for some reason, ever since the 2020s started, I think she has gotten significantly worse at her job. I'm not trying to speculate or anything, but it could easily be she makes way more money than she used to, so she maybe doesn't put as much work. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to speculate like that though, so probably stop the conversation there. Luka finally hits a 3, 1 of 7 on the day. Lead is down to 18. Tatum thought about a 3, almost traveled. Kicks over to Derek White for 3. That's good.
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up. Bottoms up indeed. We are now 5 likes away from 100. Or another shot at tequila. 5 people out there haven't liked today's video. Come on, hit it. Doncic drives and finishes. Oh, Doncic's going to show up late. The Mets have 20 hits today. That's what we call a good ball club right there, Colin. 14-2 is the score. Tatum, reverse lay. That was not a foul, but he gets an and one.
Cool, man.
This is disgusting.
What are we, 2 legs away?
We are 2 likes away. Who's going to get there? Let's go. Tatum hits the free throw. You know it's going to be the worst thing to ever hit social media? And don't take this the wrong way, people. But Tatum to recreate the Kobe picture is minus 10,000. And it's going to be the grossest thing I've ever seen. Kyrie knocks down a 3. 19-point game. I love how Kyrie and Luka are finally making some shots here. A little too late for that, buddy.
Yeah.
Tatum isolating on Hardaway. This is Tatum's time to shine so he can get Finals MVP. Fading away at the elbow. Gets to go. Here we go.
Tatum Finals MVP incoming.
All because of this garbage time run. Pad those stats. Doncic turns it over. Porzingis gets the steal.
I mean, just from a neutral fan perspective, this finals has been so bad.
Oh, it's been the worst. Tatum, step back 3. No good. That would have been the most classic Jason Tatum thing of all time. Josh Green open for 3. No good. Kyrie with the offensive rebound. He'll put up another 3. That's no good. Corner 3. Jaylen Brown fouled the other way. He'll go to the line.
There we go. Well, Zach, I'm not sure who you made a bet with, but I like to be friends with him. Because that seemed like a pretty easy bet. Heat versus Nuggets was better, I agree.
Yeah, those games weren't crazy blowouts. Game 1, the Heat made it a little bit interesting late, but the Nuggets had it the entire way. The Heat won Game 2 in a close battle. Game 3 was close, and then the Nuggets took off in the second. Did the same thing in Game 4, where 3 and 4 were the same. Or it was like a 5-point game at halftime. Nuggets win by 12. And then Game 5 was a really good battle. Jimmy Butler almost had the most clutch plays of all time. So. Contract extensions, I actually don't know the exact time those can start. It's said in the new CBA rules that it can start tomorrow, but I don't know when tomorrow. I don't know if it's a midnight thing, Eastern time, people can re-sign. Tyrese Maxey can sign his Supermax at 12:01 p.m. today. Or if it's a 9 a.m. thing tomorrow. I don't know how that works.
Gross.
Jay the Fox has heard it can start at midnight. All right, I'm gonna look this up.
We did hit 150 likes. I'll go ahead and take a shot while Rolly's looking that up. Shout out to all you guys. Man, oh man. Doncic takes the screen from Kleba. Step back 3. No good. Jaylen Brown somehow almost loses the rebound out of bounds.
You know who I bet signs in the next couple of days, Colin, is Pascal Siakam. He'll probably sign long-term with Indiana.
I can see that. Tatum drives on Doncic.
So
Now he resets. Tatum drives right, hangs, somehow gets it to fall. That actually was kind of crazy how he got that to go. 27, 7, and 11 for Tatum, and Derek White gets the steal. And now Tatum takes it. Right wing, P.J. Washington guarding him. And they're just going to let the clock tick. Tatum drives on Washington, hangs, floats it up, and good. Another bucket for Jason Tatum.
This is actually the most crazy stat pad I've ever seen, by the way.
And Tatum's getting the crowd into it.
I'm still trying to look up to see when, if it's midnight or a specific time tomorrow. Everyone just keeps saying the day after. Day after, day after. What does that mean exactly?
Appreciate you tuning in, Monty.
Stop saying the day after. Can you give me the frickin' time? They just keep on saying the first day after the finals. No one gives me an exact time. I haven't looked in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Jay the Fox, if you could send me where you heard it's midnight, that'd be very helpful. I just want to double check because I've been searching and I only see people say the day after. But no one says if it's exactly what time.
Good question.
Even the NBA.com says day after last game of NBA Finals. What does that mean? June 30th, each NBA team may begin negotiating with other upcoming free agents beginning at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, a time that you can technically start to negotiate and sign people. What does the day after mean?
about 4.5 minutes away, folks.
I
Appreciate
can't.
y'all that are
I can't
tuning in.
find it, man. I would probably likely guess it's like midnight. If that'd be my best guess. If they say day after, I would also find it weird if the Celtics win the title and literally 3 hours later Tyrese Maxey like signs long term. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I feel like there has to be some type of grace period.
I don't disagree. What do you guys think the finals matchup will be next year? And it's really early to tell, man. I mean, we still got draft, free agency,
Trades,
yeah, all that stuff.
trading will be a thing. What's up, Mr. DJ? How's it going, brother? Aaron says Knicks versus Kings.
Now that would be something.
DJ saying rematch of last year in Heat Denver.
David says ask Siri. I mean, honestly.
I am actually kind of devastated, Cullen, because I almost put down a Mega Whale unit laser launch to the moon play on Celtics minus 6.5 because I had a feeling they were going to win by massive and blow them out. But then my friend kind of talked me out of it and said, and so
I think me and you both know your friend.
I was in on it though. Oh, what the hell?
And Doncic just slipped.
The wet spot on the floor. This stat pad is crazy. I'm not the only one watching this, right?
Tatum now has 8 rebounds on the night. He's 2 rebounds away from a triple-double. I mean, if he gets the triple-double, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. Yeah, Brown and Doncic both fall within the span of 2 seconds.
Axie says Heat versus Clippers. They re-signing Paul George or they let him go? Jay the Fox sent me a message on Twitter. Let's look. Did you send me it already, Jay the Fox, or are you saying you will send me one?
I mean, what is this offensive spacing now? Tatum has it at the logo, guarded by Washington. And we're just seeing the Celtics just get into their sets. Takes a screen from Brown. Now Tatum has Cleveland on him. Kicks it over to Brown. Brown drives on Washington. Brown gets to the hole. No good, but they call the foul. Brown, 19 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists on the night.
Okay.
And gets his first free throw to fall. He did come into the night leading the Celtics in scoring by 0.8 over Tatum. But I just don't think he's going to repeat the Eastern Conference Finals MVP with an NBA Finals MVP. So he makes the second.
See, but Jay the Fox, I see that article you sent me, and that's the one that I was reading earlier. But it still just says the day after. It doesn't say a specific time. Kyrie Irving, step back 3, buckets.
A big 3 that cuts it to 23.
So we're saying at 11 p.m. Central Time, 12 a.m. Eastern Time, people can sign their own players. Timeout, 21-point game. Cullen, prediction time.
Yep.
Who is the first player to sign? My guess is Maxey. I don't know when, but my guess is Maxey because he's never.
That's a good one.
He's not leaving. I don't even think he wants to leave Philly. Philly's never going to let him leave. He's a restricted free agent. And I'm sure they're just going to offer him the most money they possibly can over 4 years, the super max or whatever max extension he can have, and then they'll just move on from that.
See, that's a good one.
Wouldn't shock me if that happened. If it really is 12:01 Eastern time, a.m., like it wouldn't surprise me if that's done tonight.
Yeah. It's a good one. I think if I can't pick that one just to be different, I don't think it'll be Paul George because I think Paul George will at least make the Clippers sweat a little bit.
Well, here's the thing with Paul George. Like, he could sign an extension, but he also has to make a decision if he's going to opt in or opt out of that player option.
So that's what also adds to it.
Same thing with, like, LeBron. So, like, the players that I'm looking at are the players that don't have options and are just restricted or unrestricted free agents from their current teams.
Is Siakam?
No, Piasco said he's just a free agent.
So there you go.
Now, so they could, so the Pacers could never let him hit free agency, but maybe Siakam's motivated to just see what's out there.
Maybe.
But I also think when Indiana sends 3 first-round picks and Bruce Brown to Toronto to get him, you think that they are comfortable giving him the max extension. So,
I do like your Maxey pick, to be honest.
I mean, it's probably Maxey. It just probably is. Tatum driving. Has Tatum taken the most shots out of anyone in the last 2 minutes? He has to have, right? Misses the layup inside. Doncic driving on Holiday, stripped out of bounds, so stay. The Wordler says, what is your top 5 current players right now? Jokic 1, Luka 2, SGA 3, Giannis 4,
Yep.
when healthy, I'll say Embiid's still 5. Dominant player when he's healthy. But I know it's a little bit of a cop-out because injury is part of it.
Yeah.
But I'll say those 5 in order. But like I will say though, he only played like 35, 40 games this year. Mm-hmm. But when Embiid was on the floor, man, he was so damn good again.
You could argue he was the MVP.
I don't think Curry's top 5 anymore. Don't think he is. He's right there though. He's like he's 6 to 8 range. He's right there.
Shout out to Duncan.
Yeah, Duncan. Sorry. I know you've always been kind to me. I just simply can't do it right now, man. The Wordler says about all time. My all-time top 5, Michael Jordan 1, LeBron James 2, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar 3, Wilt Chamberlain 4, Magic Johnson 5. Magic Johnson 5. I also say this. I think Magic Johnson, if he never had to take time off and he never had to have his career cut short, I think he could be the GOAT. I'm not even kidding. Like, he was on track to win, like, 7 championships.
Through his first 12 seasons, he made the NBA Finals, was a first-team All-NBA, and I forget the other stat, 75% of the time through his first 12 seasons. So basically 9 of his first 12 seasons, he was either in the NBA Finals and or first-team All-NBA.
Yeah, I mean, Magic's ridiculous.
So
Axe says, what about Heat? 1, Dwayne Wade. 2, LeBron James. 3, Jimmy Butler. And then these next 2 are where things get interesting. You can go in a lot of different ways. Chris Bosh helped bring 2 championships to Miami. He was also pretty solid before he had the blood clots issue post Big 3. Shaq brought you a ring, obviously. Helped you get your first. Alonzo Mourning's a GOAT. Udonis Haslem's a GOAT. Like, sure, just pure numbers and talent. Probably not top 5, but it's hard to not put him there. So if you want my real answer, I think I'm going to put Chris Bosh 4. And I'm probably going to put Alonzo Mourning 5. I'm going to leave out Shaq for my top 5. That's what I'll go with. Wait, to me, I think the top 3 at this point in Miami Heat history are undisputable. I think it's Wade 1, LeBron 2, Jimmy 3, and then you can go a lot of different ways with 4 or 5. I'll go Chris Bosh because he was the 3rd best player on 2 championship teams, and then I'll go Alonzo Mourning. I'd probably put Shaq 6. And you want to get nuts, fellas? I'll put Bam 7 already. I will. I have no issue with that. Bam is on track to being a top 5 player in Heat history. I hope everyone knows. Oh, this is disgusting. See, I can't watch this.
Yeah.
$2 super chat from Tito. What's up, Tito? Last game of the year and won 500. Miss you, Rolly. Shout out to you, Tito. This is the most irresponsible comment in terms of basketball discourse in history. If you've never seen a player play live, you shouldn't have opinion on GOAT. So because I was born in 2000, I can't comment on how good Michael Jordan was. I can watch every game Michael Jordan ever played if I wanted to. What are we doing here? Tatum still being in the game is absolutely hilarious, by the way.
Shout out to you, Tito.
Jay the Fox says, Nick, you going to watch Team USA in the summer? Yeah, I'll be rooting for Team Serbia, though. Go Nikola Jovic, go Nikola Jokic. Turnover, Celtics. Get ready. Cullen, looking at you.
I'm about to say, do I need to be...
Yeah. Congrats to Tito, though. Shout out to Mr. DJ with a $2 super chat. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat.
There we go.
Let's go Heat.
Are you going to be on the screen at all, or are you just letting me solo it?
I'll be on screen. You can call it.
Okay.
You are calling it, though.
Thanks, man. Oh, man. It's the inevitable. It is the inevitable. Both benches have been emptied. Jaden Hardy knocks down the tough all the way. Approaching the final 60 seconds here of this 2023-2024 NBA season. And the Boston Celtics, with the best record in the NBA during the regular season, as Derek White misses the short jumper. They ran through both their first round, second round matchups with ease.
You can go 2-box here.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
I agree with the Wordler. Tim Duncan's one of the most underappreciated players of all time. I have him at like my 7th or 8th spot all time. Like you heard my top 5 earlier. I think like if I had to add to my list, my top 10, I think I have like Larry Bird 6. I have Shaq 7.
Yep. Like
Tim Duncan 8. And then I think I have Kobe 9. And like I think Curry's my 10th player of all time right now.
Interesting stuff. Hauser with another 3.
He was terrific in the series, by the way.
He really was.
Sam Hauser ended up becoming their like consistent 6th man, and I think he just did a terrific job.
He really did.
Yeah.
And it does look like the Mavs are going to dribble it out.
No.
As we're not even going to watch the actual NBA Finals. But it is going to be your Boston Celtics are now NBA champions for the 2023-2024 season. They are now hoisting banner number 18. Congratulations to the Boston Celtics as they defeat the Dallas Mavericks 4-1 in the 2024 NBA Finals. Oh, man.
How long does it usually take for them to announce Finals MVP?
They will announce it probably 15-ish minutes.
Takes that long?
I think so, because like, you know, the celebrations, the interviews, and then they got to go to commercial break, and then they got to do the actual votes and
Yeah, I guess so.
something like that.
Before we head out of here, let's hear it for the final time. Who you got winning Finals MVP? Who you got winning the Finals MVP?
Here we go. As I'm probably going to have to go party with Celtics fans.
What does that mean?
Well, I mean, I got to walk out of this place, and I guarantee you they're not going to let me leave without at least taking one drink.
I will not be doing a single thing.
I know you won't. You'll probably, I don't know.
Seeing some Jaylen Browns, Tatum. I got to be honest. Yeah, I'm with Vinity here. Tatum's going to weasel his way to it. Stat padding in the fourth quarter to get the statistics to do it is crazy. Stat padding to do it is crazy. Ironically enough, this was actually our best watch party out of the entire series, viewership-wise. I don't know if you picked up on that, Cullen.
No.
That's going to go nuts, by the way, the rest of the game.
Yeah, it is. Oh, any final thoughts, my friend? We're getting some Jaylen Brown, Tatum.
Final thoughts. If you really want a real MVP, I'm not going to lie, probably would say Brad Stevens. As much as I like to discredit the Boston Celtics as a Miami Heat fan, one thing cannot be denied, and that is that Brad Stevens built one of the most perfect rosters in NBA history. I mean, I'm being dead serious. Like, some people question their depth and having to rely on Pritchard and Hauser, but
it's going nuts. In the
I can hear the Celtics studio. I just can't do it.
Yeah. All right, man. You want me to sign off?
Cullen, I can't do this. Cullen, I can't do this.
From Nic Rohloff.
No.
No?
Not yet.
You got it?
I'm not ready to sign off because this is the final NBA game and final time that we'll be live for real for 4 months until another game counts again. Like, sure, on the Heat Report we'll be live for Summer League games, having fun, but like those games are just mean nothing. We're just there to have fun. But man. Do you think those are tears? Like, is that tears? I can't tell.
I don't know.
All right. We're going to sign off. One hell of an NBA season. Vinity, we will be live for the draft. I am our draft lead person. So I'll be live for the draft. That'll be the next time. Actually, that won't be the next time. I think we'll be live on Thursday. I know I said we were going to be live on Thursday to talk NBA last week, but some things popped up. We should be live this Thursday to talk about the NBA offseason, kind of preview the NBA draft as well. And then we'll be definitely live next Wednesday night for the NBA draft, probably 30 minutes to an hour beforehand. We'll be live the following day as well for the second round of the NBA draft. We will be live the following Sunday for the first day of NBA free agency, also probably Monday for free agency, probably also Tuesday for free agency. So stay tuned for that. We'll have tons of NBA content coming as the offseason is officially here. The next 2.5 weeks are going to be absolutely nuts, and I couldn't look forward to it anymore. Some things might start today. Amy says, Nets Daily says negotiations start at 12:01 a.m. today. So we might see some long-term deals for Pascal Siakam, Tyrese Maxey start to fly in late tonight. So we'll keep our eye on that. Literally could be in an hour. So make sure you subscribe because here at Chat Sports, we're going to have you covered with everything that happens around the NBA this offseason and get you prepared for the 2024-25 season where the Boston Celtics will look to defend their crown. Okay, signing off for one last time. Cullen Brown, Nic Rohloff. I'll see you again Thursday. Peace out, NBA fans.